Hey everyone, welcome to McNally Field where the Springford Rams are hosting the Boyertown Bears today in homecoming day. And Ray, coming off a big win, Boyertown trying to spoil another homecoming here at Springford. Springford wants to prevent that. What do they got to do? We'll talk about the spoiling.
Well, last week, Boyertown game-winning field goal to beat OJR in OJR's OJ Roberts homecoming game. So they spoiled that one for it. That was last Friday night. This week, Springford now at their homecoming game here Saturday, coming off a rough game against Perkins Valley. What Springford's going to look to do as they take over on the field is, or excuse me, as they come out on defense, they want to get quick 3 outs, especially on third down. Third down defense has been a killer for the Rams so far this year. It's been an issue of getting off the field. They've been able to stop teams on first, second down, but for whatever reason, when it gets to third down, they've had issues. So look for them to really focus in on third down and try and stop the Bears for picking up that first down.
And let's hope that you're not overhyped here. You know, it is homecoming. You got a little bit bigger of a crowd. You know, there's a little tailgating outside there today. So maybe they're out of the norm as Boyertown gets a nice little run there. But Ray, yeah, like I said, you know, with homecoming weekend, you know, especially for the seniors and the upperclassmen, it's been a rough week. You know, it's Spirit Week and all these pep rallies and everything leading up to this point. You know, you just hope you don't want to see the defense be tired right away.
Yeah, I mean, they just saw two of the greats in Springford history, Andrew Scanlon, Ross Pennypacker, get into the Hall of Fame. A lot going on here today. But at the end of the day, at 2 o'clock, football starts. And that has to be the solo thing on their minds right now.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, like I said, congratulations to Scanlon and Pennypacker. It was pretty neat to see them, you know, get a little plaque out there at center. And, you know, I was saying before the game, it was nice to see, too, the alma mater sing, or excuse me, some of the graduates of the choir, you know, sing the alma mater and then the national anthem. It sounded really good today. But, you know, like you mentioned, talking to Coach Brubaker, he wants this defense to come in and get those stops right away and get the offense in there, and he wants them on the field as much as he can. He wants to see the defense less, wants to see more offense.
Absolutely. That first set of downs only took 2 downs to get the first down. Relying heavily on Jamison Motion, the running back.
And one of the things you might be looking for here, Ray, and those that TV at home, and you remember, it's kind of funny. It's nice now, and it was, you know, it's sunny. It's been a little bit of a mix of a fog, but it was misty this morning, and you know the field might be a little bit more slippery than you know what we expected here this morning, along with Springford, you know, team.
This is the second homecoming game I've called with you, and both times we've been talking about field conditions and the wetness. I don't know what they're trying to do to us here.
You got a good memory. I'm an old man there, Ray.
58-0 last year against OJR.
It was.
It
was. That's a good memory. Yeah, Pergene set some records last year. I remember that. Oh, that's a good gang tackle there by Springford there. And that's what you want to do right away. You saw the initial contact there in the backfield. He didn't make the initial tackle, but he held him up enough where they could gang tackle and make it, as we can see here. Ray, take us through
Look at the replay right here. It's Nick Motion coming around. He came in motion as a wide receiver. And they're thinking maybe they'd catch the Springford defense by surprise, but it's Pete Agler right there grabbing him first. A little help by Simeon Little, Nick Del Romano, all in there helping him out. Got to be quick to get to that ball, and here is what we were talking about. It is third down and 5. Can they get off the field?
Yeah, let's hope they're not as successful as the Philadelphia Eagles on third downs this year, right? Let's hope Springford puts a stop in them and gets good field position. Let's see what they call here. Springford, good a snap. Oh, pump faked it. Beautiful coverage there. A little miscommunication.
Yeah, a little bit of
Like,
miscommunication.
right?
It looks like the quarterback right there, Aiden Mathias, thought that he was going to have Jerry Cap running up the sideline. Instead, Cap cut in towards, almost did a slant and just sort of stopped. And at that point, they were nowhere near on the same page. I don't even know if they were in the same book right there.
No, they definitely, you know, it wasn't even close there. And we talked, you know, to Coach Mick, a defensive coordinator for Springford. And that was one of the things he's looking for this afternoon is Hap. You know, keep an eye on him, on Cap. Excuse me.
A little bit of issues last week with punt returns right here as Angro misjudged that one. Colby Goldsmith going to get on top of that one. They've had, it's been back and forth between Tyler Edwards and Ryan Engro this year on returning those punts.
Yeah, it's just one of those, Ray, where you have to know the situation. You saw the ball kicked. It was a little bit of a knuckleball, a little wobbly. You got to get out of the way there. You can't get near that ball, and that could have been costly. That could have gave Boyertown very good field position, but luckily Springford retains the ball. Here at first down, 9:17, first quarter. I'm sure Coach Brubaker wants to see this offense get going right away.
Absolutely. Gene gonna find Mitchell Vagnosi. However, he drops that one, and second down here.
That's a classic case there. You can see right here, Ray, he got the screenplay, wants to get a little, Vagnosi, a good little athlete on the outside, but watch this at the last second, takes his eye off. He starts to run before he catches the ball. Real common mistake.
And that's surprising. Mitchell Vagnosi, one of the best hands on the team. Really, he doesn't get involved as much. Some of the other guys are quicker than him on the ball. Is DiFrancesco breaking a big run here, and he has a first down. But see him with the good hands. Isn't as quick as some of the other guys, but usually comes, especially on those types, he catches that as well.
So we get the replay here. DiFrancesco getting a nice little hole, sees it perfectly on the right side. He gets through, and one thing you can't do there, number 10 for Boyd, you cannot arm tackle DiFrancesco as he gets a couple extra yards here. So a first down here for Springford.
Gene, and they're going to go right back to him for DiFrancesco, this time for about 2.
Again, eat that clock a little bit here, and I'm sure, Springford would love to run this down. Instead of getting a quick score, just control the clock, because we talked to Coach Brubaker, and that was one of the things he worried about was Boyertown likes to control the clock. He wants to be in control of that clock here today as Springford, again, looking at only 2 yards on that play, but again, still killing some time at 2nd and 8 right here. Sure, it's a pass play. We got 3 wide here, Ray.
For Gene, again, the gun. They love this set. Hands off DiFrancesco. They were expecting pass just like you, and DiFrancesco able to find a hole and comes close to that first down. Depends on the spot. Really, I would say, wouldn't give us the signal yet.
So we see here just a nice hesitation by Pergine and DiFrancesco. It looked like he was going to block, and like you said, he found the hole. And look at the tackler again. Try to arm tackle him. You just cannot do that as he gets a little extra yards. Nice call by Coach Brubaker. The offense there.
For those keeping track at home, he's now over 100 carries for the year. Came in the day with 99 carries, 102 now in a season. A lot of usage for him. Past few years, it's been split backfield between Matt Gibson, Sowen Simpson.
He's only 18, right? He should be able to carry it all day.
As
That's a nice,
finds.
Beautiful hit by Kevin O'Connor there. Just one of those Pergine did, as we could see here on the replay. Beautiful job here by the camera crew here as he hits him right in the open, and boom.
And right there, good job by Tyler Edwards. That's who we got there. Talked before the game about difficulty of reading the difference between 10 and 18. Dante Bonani, Tyler Edwards, both making a lot of plays this season. But Edwards right there. Didn't look like he had in the best spot to hold on, but he was found a way.
And like you said, he did hang on. That was the key there. He got hit, and he still hung on to the ball. So a really nice play, getting him 7 yards here. A little rollout and a shuffle play. Nice play. Here we go.
That's Mitchell Vagnosi. Back into it right there. That's
nice
something
call.
different.
Yeah, it's a great call. Look at this. As you can see, the over pursuit of the Boyertown Bears, they sell that perfectly. It looks like he's going to block, and he rolls in the middle, gets that little pitch, and just, makes a a touchdown-saving tackle there just by getting his ankle.
I don't know, another self-plug here, but if you saw the Andy Reid video, but that was right out of the Andy Reid playbook right there. Shovel passes. Now we got a screen to DiFrancesco. He's going to start moving along. Cuts back to the outside. Picks up a couple right there. About 5. Bring up second down.
As we see here, a little screen play. Fakes like he's going to go. You had 3 on the left side there, and he rolls right for the little screen as Begg is number 54 trying to get that pick, and the defensive player makes it go to the outside. Missed tackle there by Gunnar Romano there. Could have probably scored there, but moving him back here. 10 yards.
They might have got Begg right there. Talked about 54.
Correct.
A little bit of a hold right there.
Yep, on the jersey.
Fascinating, though. Some of the tendencies we've seen from Coach Brubaker's offense this year, the rollouts by Pergine, the run-pass options, like the past 2 plays, really going against them right here. The little shuffle pass to Mitchell Vagnosi, and it's caught Boyertown's defense off guard both times.
Yeah, and look at this. He's got DeFrancesco on the outside here, playing in the slot here. And again, he's got 3 wide, so obviously a pass play.
Virgie now
So nice rollout.
chased, fire across his body, gets that one. Completed. Tyler Edwards picking up about 11 on that one. Back to the original line of scrimmage. And
Take a look here. Yeah, as Pergine rolls out, he keeps it alive here, Ray. As number 3, Mr. Liam Callahan comes in. A little push there. He gets away with it. And he keeps his body, sets his feet. Little wobbler there. He got his hand on it, but he still made enough on it to get that completion. Nice play for Springford.
We got a timeout for Springford now. But right there, I mean, we've got 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Talk about draining clock. Defense got off the field quick, and they sustained a drive. So check right there in the first quarter on what Coach Brubaker wanted to see.
And I think that's what Coach Brubaker wants to do right now. He wants us to not only sustain this drive, but he wants to make sure they get points out of this drive, Ray, because it's so important. You know, homecoming, got a big crowd. That, you know, he wants to be that first punch in the mouth. He wants to get that score, get that lead, put Boyertown on their heels, I'm sure. And that's maybe why he took him. You know, he called the timeout. Let's calm down. Let's take a deep breath, guys. Let's keep this going.
Absolutely. You look at them meeting on the field. Nice play by Pergine on the last one, the rollout. Had to do that quite a bit this year. Running around, he's
shown a lot offensively right now, Coach Brubaker, in their offense. Just a lot of different sets. As he's got DeFrancesco in the backfield here. And again, showing that 3 wide to the left. He's got one-on-one coverage here to the right.
Though, DeFrancesco
keeps moving his feet.
Move as they keep trying to push him forward. They'll end up going down near that first down mark, probably about 2 yards short. Take a look at this one more time.
Yep, just your common play here, where DeFrancesco takes it up the middle, sees the defense, what the hole is, giving it to him, and then he takes it up the hole there to the left for a nice little gain, and he just keeps his feet moving. 3rd down and 3, big 3 yards here. See what they do here, Ray. I don't know if he's going to go with a quick pass or a run play.
We'll see. Pergine in the gun. Takes snap, and he hands this one off to DeFrancesco. Not quite going to get it. Now it's decision time.
Boyertown seemed to see that coming there, Ray. They just, you know, again, it kind of didn't start off the way they wanted it to there. It just wasn't the play they wanted to run. You could tell that it looked a little off even before he snapped it there with Pergine. It looked like it was almost an option. He didn't know if he was just going to go, and then he decided at the last second to give DeFrancesco, and the defense have already pushed forward, so they didn't get the first down.
So we're going to come up a little short here. Decided to try and put points on the board. Taylor Smith will be the kicker. Vagnosi with the hold, kicks it, and this one not
blocked.
Getting there. That one blocked, tipped that one. Bit of a low snap right there. Vagnosi had to rush to get that one held, and not enough time for Boyertown to come through and get to that.
Yeah, as you said, that it definitely was a low snap. You know, again, took a little while for them to get it settled down. Not enough time. The kicker was already moving forward. He didn't get enough on it, as Boyertown had enough time to get in there. Charge, as a couple guys that looked like got a couple hands on that, Ray, to block that punt. So we're scoreless here with 4:20 here at homecoming, as the Springford Rams here hosting the Boyertown Bears.
Aiden Mathias going to be under center here. Takes the snap.
Roll
He's
out.
going to run. He's just going to keep moving.
Got the first down there, Ray.
That's one way to do it.
Definitely.
Start moving until someone gets to you.
Definitely, as you said, I think he seemed surprised that it was this wide open. As soon as he rolled out, it almost looked like, you know, as you could see, a little muffled snap there, and then all of a sudden, didn't even need the option. Everything was wide open. Missed tackle there, he gets the first down.
Amato would end up dragging him down.
Really great job today by our producer, Mr. Andrew Rothermel, RCTV. Thank you, Andrew.
Mathias in the gun, and this time the run is going nowhere. That's Marcus Thomas being dragged down by quite the group of Springford Rams. I see a flag on the field. I don't know if that one dropped out or if they got something coming here. They do. It's a hold
Holding
against
on-
the offense.
Yep. Yeah, it's getting a little snippy in there, which it should be for homecoming. It's a beautiful day. So pushing it back, this is great for Springford because, again, Ray, number one, puts them back into place. This is that territory where if we hold them, we're going to get really good field position, which is good for the offense. So, again, pushing them back is going to help the Springford Rams hopefully be a little bit more aggressive here and attack them here, because this is not where you want to make a pass, one of those screen plays, because it could be a pick six real quick.
There's Matthias again under center. He's going to toss it out. This is Nick Moshe on the move, and he's going to keep on moving past the original line of scrimmage and all the way up to the 33.
Yeah, it just seems like a lot of arm tackling right now between both teams. You know, and get just, you know, fundamental tackling. Just you know, look at the belly button and go through them. Don't try to grab the jerseys. A lot of standing up and tackling. You got to go through them. As he gets an extra couple of yards he shouldn't have got, and he got that 10 yards basically almost back there, Ray.
Now, from the beginning of the season on RCTV's The Gridiron, hosted by John Brennan and the head coach Chad Brubaker, they've made a big point about arm tackling as this one goes to Thomas. Marcus Thomas up close to the first down. But there's been a lot of talk about how this defense came into the season, you know, very inexperienced, just trying to get their feet under them. And one of the things that has been emphasis about not making those arm tackles. I believe
you can see that right there, number 3 for Springford, Peter Agler, kind of, you know, grabbing his arm. He kind of, I think, you know, as the offensive player for Boyertown ran into him, might have tweaked a knee or an ankle there, Ray. But again, we saw 3 guys tackling, but they were standing straight up. You can't do that. You got to get low. And again, it's a physical game. You got to go through them.
We have a player down for Springford, so we're going to take this to a quick commercial break here on RCTV. We'll be back with more from the Rams-Bears game.
What are you, superheroes?
Just 4 brothers who hate bullies and love this city.
Whoa!
Gear up, guys.
Hey everybody, welcome back to McNally Stadium as the Springford Rams are hosting the Boyertown Bears. We just had a little break there as Peter Agler is going to need some assistance coming off the field there, Ray. You know, hopefully everything is okay, but it looks like it was his ankle or his knee as the Springford players are going out and helping the training staff and Coach Brubaker walking him off here. So they're losing a wide receiver and a cornerback here. Ray. So as Springford trying to regroup, and the score is 0-0, Ray. It really, Springford had a little bit of a drive going, and again, we talked about in the past, and it's happened the last couple of weeks where they've gotten good drives and sustained good drives, but they haven't been able to finish.
Absolutely. And in Pete Agler, they lose a guy who's been able to play corner and has spent much of the rest of the season up at safety. He's really carved out a role up there. One of the better players on the team. Hopefully he will be all right. Now the Rams got to bear down on this 3rd down against the Bears.
Yeah, 1 yard to go. Really got a quarterback sneak.
Matthias,
He pushed forward, and he definitely got it there, right?
And it appears that Matthias is going to push his way over.
He did. His momentum carried him. Thought that should have blew that whistle a little earlier there. Could have got ugly, but I think Boyertown definitely got enough for the first downs. They moved the change. And, yeah, again, it seems to be an Achilles heel for Springford the last couple of weeks. And, you know, sometimes this season where they're sustaining and getting good drives, but You know, they didn't turn the ball over there, but, you know, getting a field goal block, but they haven't been able to, and after the red zone, get points on the board. It's Boyertown looking at first down.
Matthias taking it from under center again. He's going to fire, trying to get to Cap, and that's Nick Yuba over there playing some defense. But once again, Matthias high on the throw. Notice, interesting for Boyertown, they got first-year coach and T.J. Miller. They do a lot from under center. A lot of high school teams, college teams have moved to out of the gun strictly. Take it from the gun because that's the way football appeared to be moving. A lot of spread plays like that. You're seeing some I formation. You're seeing double tight ends with a single back, fullbacks. It's interesting the way they've been able to run their offense here.
Yeah, it's definitely old school smash mouth football. There's a nice little reverse there, trick play, but spring forward there. Definitely saw that the whole way there.
Nick Moshe is being tackled there by Simeon Little.
That was a nice tackle here, as you could see. Did not fool on the reverse there, as he makes a beautiful tackle there, Simeon Little there.
That's how you draw it up. Just broke away from the offensive tackle. Any extra blocking was not able to contain him.
Looking at 3 and 10 in the middle there, as our producer / director, Andrew Rothermill's alma mater, is looking at a 3rd and 10 here, Ray.
Absolutely. Oh, as we got an option, it's Marcus Thomas pushing his way, but he is well short of that first down marker. Matthias got hit on that one.
Questionable call there, Ray. 3rd and 10. I mean, I don't know if they're a little nervous throwing the ball in the midfield, but, you know, again, Springford hoping to get some pressure here. We don't want to see what happened in the last our last kickoff here. We want to hold on to that ball and not give Boyertown that ball back. But
could also be a confidence thing. They've got the big guy Marcus Thomas trying to push for a few yards instead of throwing the ball, which they haven't had great success with.
Oh, hopefully didn't go off sides. Just missed that block.
Yeah, the punter definitely thought about that one as that was coming in. Liam Callahan kicking that one in the field.
Say, with Springford getting half-decent field position right before about the 40-yard line here, Ray, so a little bit before the 50-yard line. So we got a little over 13 seconds here. See what Springford's going to do to end the quarter. You know what, Ray? I'm thinking they're going to go deep. I'm making a prediction right now. I think he's going for the throat right here to end the quarter. Shock him a little bit here. Make a big splash and big play here. See what they do as DeFrancisco's in the backfield.
Right now they got no one on Vagnosi in the slot.
Too wide on both sides.
It's Virginia in the gun.
Here we go.
And he's going to fake the toss. He's got nowhere to go.
I was completely wrong. Not the first time. As Springford ending the first quarter, settling in for a 0-0 score here at McNally Stadium. As we could see here with the quarterback sneak. Pergine just didn't have anywhere to go as they made a nice tackle there. As we switch the sides here, Ray, we are going to go to a commercial break, and we come back. It's going to be the second quarter as the Springford Rams facing the Boyertown Bears. When we come back.
Thanks for coming in for the interview.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right, we got your personal references, your resume, high school diploma or equivalent.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Yes, it's right there.
Great.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Hey everybody, welcome back. RCTV's coverage here of the Springford Rams hosting at homecoming the Boyertown Bears. We're looking at a 0-0 score here, Ray, as Springford looking for a big pass here. Again, wide open as Pergine almost falls down. He rolls out. He's got him wide open there.
Oh, that's,
It's a good way to start the second quarter there.
we're going to have a
Dante.
flag, though. Dante Benani right there. An attempted block by Mitchell Bagnosi, probably going to bring the ball back just a little bit.
See here on our beautiful replay, he slips there, gains his control, uses the football to gain his balance. Didn't get that much on the throw again, but to settle, he was nobody near him, as we said, but probably a little bit of a clip there on the pack pass, but let's see if they're bringing this back here.
And
Yep, bringing it back, and that's what we said.
so, yeah, they're going to drag that one back. We still got that first down.
Yep, you hate to say it's all that for nothing, all that running, but again, it definitely gets the first down, but because it was committed after the play, 10 yards away. But again, wide open, nice play, nice rollout to keep that play alive by Pergine there to keep it alive as Benani gets the first down. Again, looking at the offense here, Ray, defensively, Boyertown's playing them a lot of one-on-one on the outside. I think it's wide open. You can see Benani here wide. Just a little pump fake, a give and go, excuse me.
Pergine in trouble. He
Backfield,
loses
loses
the ball, picks it up. Now he's just going to head down. And he will lose a few yards right there, but in the grand scheme of things, a lot better than what possibly could have came from that situation.
Definitely. You saw the way he handled that ball. He kind of twisted his hands a little bit and again on the run, and it almost you could see it hits his pads there as he brings it down, with that, and he loses the ball, but luckily makes the recovery. He dives.
Ironic that what he was doing to try and secure the ball ended up dropping the ball out right there. But
yeah.
no worries. They got the ball back. 2 receivers to each side on him as he hands this one to DiFrancesco, and DiFrancesco's got a hole to work with, and he keeps on moving. About 3 yards short.
Yeah, you could see on that run there, Ray, DiFrancesco, look at this as we see on the replay. The defense, Brubaker made a smart call. Look at that. Sold it right away, had 3 guys in the backfield. He knew they were coming in, and that allowed him, he only had to beat 2 guys there off of the line as DiFrancesco gets through there easily for a nice gain. Looking at 3rd and 3, keeping this drive alive. I feel if they don't get it, though, Ray, I think they're going to go for it.
Gene in the shotgun again.
He's wide.
Firing. Oh, he's going quick to Ryan Engro. Ryan Engro not looking for that one. That one bounces off his helmet. Oof.
Little miscommunication. You could see the little bit of frustration there by Pergine. Watch this, Ray. He is wide open, though. I think, obviously he was supposed to stop there. Quick stop. Mixed up on the play there. Definitely a mix-up on the play, but as I told you, they were going to go for it on 3rd down. A couple receivers there open as number 18, Tyler Edwards, is wide. He's got one-on-one. He's pretty tall. He's pretty big. I'd like to see him go at it.
4th and 3. They're going to try and give it to the guy that does a lot for him. However, Marcus Thomas, the big fullback on offense, coming through on defense and just stuffs Justin DiFrancesco. And the ball will now return to the Bears.
It's like Glenn Robinson for Boyertown there had an invitation to that play. I think he heard the huddle because, boy, he was back there before DiFrancesco got it, and he got pancaked right there. That's what we call that, a pancake. I mean, he definitely just leveled him. Saw that play. It's 2 players in the backfield again. So, again, they get a little bit of a drive and don't get anything from it. It's two drives now, right?
Matthias again under center as the Bears take over. He's got Moshe in motion, and he's going to take it himself. Matthias not doing much with his arm in this game. However, the legs more than enough for him so far.
Yes, you see David Giangiulio. I'm sorry to kill his name here, but he gets in the backfield right away as the quarterback's about to hand it off, and he meets him right there, but he complete fooled. He saw him coming, and he keeps it and rolls on the outside to the right for a good gainage of 6 yards there. Not a lot of passing, as you said, from Boyertown. Just classic, no shotgun. They're behind the center and they're going to roll that ball. And we talked about that before the game, and talking with Coach Brubaker, he said they like to eat the clock, and that's what the running game is going to do. And again, the good thing about that strategy is it's going to keep the game close. If you kill the clock and you keep their offense off the field, and again, Springford not capitalizing on 2 drives, we're looking at a 0-0 score here with 14 minutes left in the second quarter.
He's now with a 3rd and
That's where we need a
2.
big
Very
defensive
short
play here,
2.
Ray.
Mathias again under center. He's got a man in motion, and they're going to throw the ball. Moshe
Would have been a
gets
fumble.
it, and he will get that first down. Tripped up right there. Colby Goldsmith gets him, but not before he's able to get across at first down.
Yeah, as you can see here, he goes in motion here. Nicholas Mocha, as he goes in motion, obviously threw a little bit behind him, so he made a nice play. And earlier, we saw that play from Springford. He started to run. That would have been a fumble, Ray, if he dropped that ball. So that was pretty gutsy play there.
However, nice for them and their coach to switch it up a little bit. Not really expecting a pass from a team that hasn't done a lot of passing with 1 yard left, but they'll do it. And this time, Marcus Thomas is going to pick up 2 yards. Fullback.
Stands him right up is that Cole Troger, who just stays basically Troger, who just basically stole waltz them right there
Look
with
at
a
him
nice
from
play. Look at his penetration.
linebacker. He does not care at all about the blocker trying to get to him. Noah Silva helping out a little bit, grabbing that.
I wouldn't
Thomas.
care either. Nobody could block me. You ought to see me at a Pizza Hut, Ray. All you could eat buffet.
I'm sure
deadly.
you're right there.
Absolutely deadly. I could put a dent in any all you could eat buffet.
Mathias under center again. Hands it off. Just kidding. He got me.
Yes,
He's
he
going to
did.
take this one, and he's got a first down.
Mathias with a nice little athletic play here. He's got that fake down here, Ray. I mean, definitely on the rollout. He's got them fooled here as he fakes the handoff. A good little late count. As you can see, they commit to the run back, and he just rolls out. And again, the cornerback over there, number 5, Nick Ubba, over pursued there and missed that tackle. So he gained a couple extra yards getting that first down with a little over 7 minutes here to go as Boyertown's making a little bit of a push here.
Back to their standard set here. They got most of the typical guys. As Marcus Thomas just going to be swallowed up. Troger, Noah Silva, both in there.
The whole defensive team, Ray, made that tackle. No doubt about that. Everybody was in there. As you look here, they saw this coming a mile away as he went right in. Beautiful play. He got 95, 73, 40. It's just this. I don't know what they're saying in there, but I bet you it's not nice.
No. D'Arcangelo also got in there. Yeah, you had just the Rams kind of meeting, just hanging out around the running back right there.
Great shot of our band there, Springford. Thank you for getting that shot. Our Springford band is absolutely fantastic, doing great in the competition last week, getting 8th place in the Bands of America. Congratulations to them. Oh, going up high. Incomplete.
That's
could have
good
been close there,
defensive
Ray.
effort right there by Nick Yuba, pushed him towards the sideline.
It's one of those,
Sideline's your friend.
I'm surprised here, Ray. Could have been maybe called for pass interference because he did not turn around at all. As you can see, this watch, his back's turned the whole time. Never makes a, but again, probably an uncatchable play there. It was thrown out of bounds.
That's where you're going to get your argument on that one, on why defensive pass interference wasn't called.
So he gets lucky. If he would have kept that in play, probably would have been detrimental.
Would have
for the
taken
Springford
an
Rams.
incredible catch to make that one, which is why you can use the sideline there a little bit to help you out, because not a catchable pass right there. Now 3rd and 9. Mathias going to fake the toss, firing, and this one's intercepted. Colby Goldsmith right there.
He's
the
got a
wide
blocker.
Receivers got some room to work. He's going to get this one over midfield, and the Rams are going to take over.
Beautiful play here by Colby Goldsmith here. But again, I don't want to say beautiful play, but a miscommunication by Boyertown as we get a great shot of our fans. Absolute great crowd here today, as you can see. I think he was supposed to do a post, and he stopped early on his route, and he threw it where he was supposed to be, or he got tripped up, with the safety, and he wasn't home. But definitely Colby was, as he takes it for a good 20-yard gain as we about midfield here, Ray. With 6 minutes left, let's see if Springford can get on the board.
Opportunistic defense right there. That's exactly what you need as the team starts working its way down the field. For Gene in the guns, the Rams take back over.
It's a big word.
I
Must
try.
be in school.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Could have been deadly there as Dante Banani. It was a little high, but again, Dante probably should have caught that, Ray, but it was one of those scary ones because, as you can see, it went up in the air.
Missing high over the middle is a very dangerous thing right there.
Yep, could have gave it right back to Boyertown and let them, basically continue that drive in a sense. So, first down. Now you're looking at a 2nd and 10 when we could have they probably could have had been close to the first down there, easily.
For Gene in the gun again, handing this one off to DeFrancesco. He's got a hole. He's moving. He's going to get towards that first down marker. And they will stop him just shy.
Really close, about a yard shy here, as you can see. The center there, ex-student there, Mr. Jason Lepore with Matthew Lepore. Sorry, Matt. I truly do apologize for that. Setting a big hole for DeFrancesco.
Now you see why DeFrancesco is averaging about 8 yards per carry this season.
Definitely nice to have Lepore there in the center. Matt is a great blocker, but on top of that, it's even better. Ray's a great kid.
DeFrancesco
definitely gets the first down. He got the first down with his forward progress.
With the forward progress, he's right there. Oh, we're gonna we're getting the 4th down sign over here from the referee on the near sideline.
We're looking at the far side though, Ray. He's definitely on the marker.
Yeah, we're gonna get 4th down.
Oh,
it looked as if he had gotten there.
Definitely looked like he got it.
They want to take a look in the trailer real quick with Mr. Rothermel. Mr. Rothermel could show them the replay on that one. I think very close.
Thinking about, I don't know, challenge that, but that looked like he had it definitely with the forward progress, as we see here. The great camera work, RCTV. Now watch this. Oh,
Closing
he definitely was there.
Oh, did
he lose the ball there? He keeps it going.
It's got Pergine right here.
Beautiful.
We'll get you back to that play really quick. TJ Pergine keeping the ball, and he's moving them on down the field.
And Boyertown getting lucky there as Base Caroselli almost getting a penalty as some of his players had to calm him down, trying to get a little bit of a shot in there at the end. So that would have just put us even closer here. So 4 minutes left. We're eating up some good clock here, Ray, and hopefully they could strike here first as they're moving the ball very, very well.
Pergine now firing. He's got Engro falling down and just a little bit shy of that first down. About 8-yard passing catch for the future quarterback of the Rams, Ryan Engro with the catch right there.
It's kind of you're looking at the snap here as Pergine receives it. He almost turns his hands the opposite ways when he receives it on the snap, which is kind of strange, but I don't know if that helps him with his motion or it's just something that he likes to do. Tries to go on motion. Timeout for Boyertown.
So far, we've seen a lot from both teams. Both these teams 2-1 in the pack. Boyertown, though, rough start to the season, starting 0-4, losing Upper Perk, Exeter, Pottsgrove, and Academy Park before getting their Liberty Division season underway. But since then, they've been very good.
Yeah, definitely playing real well. Like you said earlier, coming off a week where they spoiled O&J Roberts, who's a solid team, and beating them at homecoming with everything they got. And then, again, coming against Springford here on their home turf and basically stabilizing their offenses, keeping them a shutout almost in the first half, and hopefully Springford might convert here, but almost a shutout is impressive here for Boyertown. Definitely is. So it's a plus for them.
Testament to that coaching staff that they've put together there for this first season, like I said, for Coach Miller. Big win over Methacton was his first career win, and then a loss to PV 2 weeks ago, and as we've been saying, OJR last week with a thrilling finish.
Nice thing is keeping Cap. They've kept Cap in take. He's wide open in the middle there.
Firing to the end zone. That's the man who leads the team in receiving touchdowns.
He had Vagnosi right in the middle. You could see Vagnosi kind of going back, kind of put his hands up, as you can see. Watch this right here. Ray, we'll see if our angle gets it. But right there, you see him right off the ball. He's wide open in the middle. Waits a little bit too long. Goes for the fade in the corner, not successful. As we're at 3rd and 2. So again, I assume if they don't get this first down, they're going to go for 6. They're going to go for that 4th down.
Eugene in the gun.
Then going to DeFrancesco on the run with these
He
plays
hands
as
it
they did
off,
again.
and DeFrancesco going to move towards
And
the
they've got
line.
a flag here.
Yes, it's interesting. We'll see what
On the
we'll get here
offensive
on
side.
the flag.
I think it's
Gonna
going to come
be a
back.
hold. Yeah, that'll be a holding. And
Yeah, definitely right here.
we go from 3rd manageable to 3rd and a while.
And we'll
As
see.
we
Oh, right in the
see,
center
yes.
there, 73, I believe that was Noah Silva. Gets the hold of the jersey there. Maybe he wanted to keep it. Some of those are collector's items. I had a lot of people trying to take my shirt, right?
I'm
Happens
sure that
a lot.
Was the case.
Happens a lot. That's why I wear 2. Just in
Yes.
case they take that first one, I got a backup.
Yep, just in case.
Yep.
You never know who's looking for those collector's items out there.
It's a good call.
I will take that as life advice right there. We don't just give you football, we give you life advice.
That's right. That's
As
right.
now 3rd and
11.
11. Pergine in the gun, taking the snap.
Oh, he's wide open.
He's got a man. He finds a DeFrancesco. Who else? He's not running the ball on 3rd down. He's receiving it. They get him in the slot, and they get a first down for the Rams.
Well-designed play here, Ray. As you can see, just you had 3 guys in the outside. Too many guys to cover as DeFrancesco just sits in the middle. He knew where the first down marker was, and he sat, and he was wide open. Turned as soon as he got there.
I would have loved to hear what was going through Mitchell Vagnosi's head as he saw that pass go over behind him. The concern and then the relief right afterwards. As Pergine back the gun, he's rolling
out.
Looking.
Throw it away. Throw it away.
He's keeping it alive, and then he's just going to throw it away.
Smart play there. Had nothing there.
Kept that one alive.
Yeah, he had nothing from the beginning there, Ray. Just as soon as he kind of rolled out, he was hoping somebody would get some separation. But as you can see here, Boyertown just didn't let them breathe. Nice block by DeFrancesco to kind of keep it alive. 2 nice blocks by DeFrancesco, but there's, again, Boyertown pushing it to the corner with nothing there. He was going to throw across his body. That would have been very dangerous in that position. So smart play by throwing it away and just starting 2nd down.
They just got him with an intentional grounding right there. It's going to bring him back.
I think that's a tough call there. Did have a couple receivers there. I mean, obviously, he did intentionally ground it, but he did have some receivers there, so I don't know about that call.
Now they're going to be back at the 20. They got to get to the 1-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Ray, I hate to say this, but I think that's beneficial to Springford here to push him back a little bit, lets their offense have a little bit more breathing room as he's open in the middle.
We had Vagnosi for a split second in there. That's number 28, Blaze Corselli, coming in and
really
knocking
nice
that
play.
one
Like you
away.
said, he was open for a second there, and you got good closure there by Blaze Corselli. Definitely there making a touchdown-saving play there. Probably need a little more oomph, as they used to say, on that pass, and it would have probably been a for 6.
So we got 3rd and 19. Pergine in the gun. Looking
He's got
again, he's firing. Oh, the pump fake.
Oh, my
Oh.
goodness. Miscommunication,
They
definitely.
were not expecting. Dante Bynum right there. He's running that route. If you watch this one again, he's expecting the screen to happen, so he's just running that as just to draw some attention away from them. He doesn't realize the ball is coming for him until a little bit late, and then he gets bumped, but the ball was behind him, so you're not going to get that call for pass interference.
Yeah, definitely probably should have hit him a little bit early there. He was open initially right away. That's why I said something there. And like I said, he waited a little bit too long, threw it a little bit over his head. This is a long field goal here. Try to end it with a good 3.
Taylor
It's a little
Smith
right.
Close.
Oh,
And
he
gets
just
it
made
in.
it.
He gets it in there. Taylor Smith knocking that one through. Former Fitzwater Station and Port Providence Panel Football Player of the Week. Taylor Smith knocking that one through. The snap by David Giangiulio. The hold by Mitchell Vagnosi. And Taylor Smith puts it through. So the Rams now have a 3-0 lead.
Hey, get on the board there, Ray. That's all you need to do is get on that board. And again, I'm sure Coach Brubaker, though, isn't happy with 3 drives here for Springford. and only 3 points to show for it. But hey, it is 3 points, and Boyertown has 0. As you know, we're looking at the 2-minute mark here almost, as the homecoming Springford Rams hosting the Boyertown Bears. And Ray, they had again, good drives there, a couple penalties, kind of definitely hurt them there. With we had a block in the back, we had the intentional grounding, and pushed them back a little bit, and I think there was a holding in there also. So 3 penalties that kind of thwarted that drive and prevented them from maybe getting a little bit more, getting that touchdown that they needed or wanted. But hey, it's 3-0.
Absolutely. Now this game today going to go a long way in determining who ends up second in the Liberty Division, assuming that Perkins Valley can continue their winning ways. As the winner of this game will have one loss, as Boyertown looking determined to get back up there. That's Nick Moshe again, this time bringing it all the way up to the 31-yard line. The burst of speed right there.
Yep.
But as I was saying, the winner of this game got the inside track to second place. He's sitting at 3-1. Of course, Rams next week heading to O&J Roberts.
Yep, definitely. And Springford looking, thinking, we don't want them looking ahead playoff position, but I believe they announced that they did, at this point, qualified for, at least playoff position in the first round. And Ray, this is sort of with 2 minutes left. Boyertown doesn't like to throw the ball. They got three wide out, but good thing for Springford is they run, as you can see right here. They did run the ball, and that's not what you want on the draw play, but like I said, you want to be conservative here on defense, but aggressive, because they're not throwing the ball offensively. So you got to you just got to stop that run and maybe get that ball back with, maybe a minute, some time left on the clock where they could drive down and possibly get 3 or at least 6. Not throwing the ball, Ray. So you kind of know that. I mean, it's probably only been about 4 pass attempts, maybe 5, 3 to Cap today. And again, they kind of held Cap in check, as again, they're on the outside, 3 on the outside. So trying to get that defense away as they run the ball again. Oh, here's a draw.
Again, Matthias again tricking them up, keeping it and running for the first down. And all of a sudden, they've got something going.
Yeah, they got something going. Uba makes a touchdown saving tackle. I keep saying game. But a touchdown-saving tackle there.
You never know when it could be a game-saving tackle.
Yeah, it could be. But, right now with this game, it could have been a game-winning. But it really did. He came up and made a nice play there, because he was looking at another 20-plus yards before somebody else from Springford was there defensively. So a nice tackle, nice open field tackle. Oh, he fumbled. And Springford's got the ball, it looks like, Ray.
And
definitely Springford's fault.
Arm waving that way. And I'll give you the big word again, opportunistic defense right there, taking advantage. Let's look at the replay right here. Matthias
kind of looks away. Early snap, he doesn't go all the way back.
Doesn't quite get back to him all the way. It appeared as he was reaching down for it. Ball might have hit his hand as he was trying to pull away and knock down, instead of end up, the way it's supposed to be, right there in his hands for him to back up and make the play. So now the Rams, their high-powered offense, have a minute 26.
Yep.
To try and
plenty of time.
Going.
And I wonder if they're going to go for the gusto here, Ray. First play. Look at this. They got 5 out. Yeah, 3 on one side, 2 on the right.
Something tells me this one's a pass.
I think so.
Argene back looking. And he is going to fire. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag on the field regardless. That one's dropped right there.
Tyler Edwards.
And I think they're going to get them for a hold. Referee had a tough time getting to his flag on that one.
Yeah, it had to be something. He looked like he had a little extra time there as he rolled out. A little extra time, and Tyler Edwards probably had a little bit too much time to think about that pass there, as he, again, you want to catch that with your hands. It hit his chest. All those young kids out there, catch it with your hands first, then bring it towards you. As you can see here, beautiful camera work here by our RSU TV crew. Look at this.
They're going to get James Begg right there.
There it is.
A hold.
Yeah, definitely.
Too much tangling up for the referees.
Again,
and
can't run
not that there's ever a good time to have a drop, but if there's ever going to be a time to have a drop when you're going to get called back for a penalty, maybe we'll accept it this time.
Yeah, it sort of erases that drop. So makes you think.
Virgin back looking again.
Oh,
He's
double
under
blitz. He's
pressure.
wide.
Look who's
Look at
open.
this.
D. Francesco with some space to work with. He pushes it outside. He is back up to that original line of scrimmage.
So nice vision here by Pergine to see two guys coming in, setting up as he rolls, fakes the block, and rolls out DeFrancesco to the outside. And had to make a choice there, Ray. Do I go kill the clock and get out of bounds, or do I stay upfield? So I think a pretty smart play there by stopping the clock there. The 1:10 left with Springford leading. Boyertown 3-0. It's Pergine looking in shotgun again. Pass play. Oh, he's wide in the middle.
Oh, he's going to have to scramble
Too
out.
wide
Now
in the
he's
middle.
got a guy. He's firing, and this one is
Intercepted.
intercepted. Boyertown going to take that one back. Pergine's 4th interception of the season.
Yeah, as we can see here, Ray, this, again, he had him early, and, maybe Boyertown pushed him out a little bit, and a little bit of a hold there on the shoulder pads and made him roll out, and he held on to the ball too long, but he couldn't set his feet. By the time he made that decision, he had nothing left on the ball. Nice play by Boyertown. Boyertown's got good field position here, Ray, with a minute left.
Blaze Coroselli making that interception, and minute 01 remaining on the clock.
Blaze has been kind of a pain for them today as he broke up that play down here on that last drive. You remember up in the middle with Banani at that last second. So he's played nice defensively in the middle there. Nothing there.
Talk about nice in the middle defensively. Right in the middle of that defensive line, Noah Silva shutting down that run by Thomas. Picks up 2 and going to get.
As you can see here in the draw play, and again, I believe that Noah Silva definitely, he probably was in the huddle there too because he saw that right away. I thought he was going to get the handoff and run all the way, and I'm sure Noah Silva at 270 would have been fun to see him run into the house. I would have put the clock on. It probably runs a 4.240.
I would think somewhere around there. He might actually be a little bit undercutting him there. He might actually be a 4.140.
Might be right. The record at Springford, the fastest time is, I believe it is a 4.0 run, or 4.01, excuse me. That's our producer, Andrew Rothermel. There was one time the cable was, coax needed to be changed. Somebody timed him, and boy, he could fly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Director and runner. Fantastic.
You were right there behind him, though, weren't you? I believe you ran a 4.07.
I was, but the flames that were coming off his shoes stopped me pretty quickly.
Yeah,
No doubt about it. That guy could fly. All right, is Boyertown looking at a 2nd down and 8 here? 50 seconds left to play, so let's see what they can do here.
Thias again, under center, 3 receivers, 2 is right.
Got 4 in the front there.
Looking, firing. That's number
Complete.
30.
Keeps it in bounds, or does he get out? Did he get out
Kevin
there, Ray?
O'Connor, I do not believe he was able to get out there.
They stopped the clock.
They're waving. I think they got another.
To measure. No way. That's a 1st down.
Yeah, 1st down.
I don't know why
he
they
did not
stopped the
get out of
clock.
bounds.
No.
He was stopped. If you look at the replay right there, he was stopped before he got out of bounds. We got a timeout from Boyertown.
Yeah, as Boyertown looking to strike here, Ray, with a nice, interception and 2 back-to-back plays, basically, almost 10 yards on those plays. So they got good field position. And again, he doesn't want to take any chances here with 40 seconds left. But again, one of the nice things for Springford is this isn't a team that's going to kind of throw. So again, you saw on that last defensive play, he's putting 4 on the block. He's putting them right up front there. As you lose your pen.
Broke my pen right there.
Oh my gosh. Losing
Not
your pen's
ideal
not
right there.
bad. As long as you don't lose your mind, you're good to go. It's not going to affect the way you call the game. You're great at this.
Absolutely. We'll just leave that there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. 40 seconds.
So you
left.
talked
We'll get that.
earlier about the playoffs. 16 teams from the 6A football division make it in from District 1. And right now for District, Springford sits at 18. Just barely outside there. Boyertown has been able to climb the ranks. They're now at 26th. They were a lot further down when that 0-4 start occurred, but they've been able to bounce back up, especially after last week's win over O.J. Roberts, which dropped O.J. Roberts near the brink. As we have Matthias rolling out. He's again looking to pick up as he gets out of bounds. Smart play on his part. If you're going to
Really
run it,
smart
you
play.
better get out of bounds.
Yeah. Definitely a smart play. He's got some good legs here, and he's good on those rollouts. As again, over pursuing here on the outside. Good pressure on the outside, but he definitely, by number 59 there, Simeon Little, but not enough where he could just roll out and gets basically a good 6 yards there and keeps this drive alive on the 25-yard line. Yeah, right. You don't want to look ahead. Yeah, we're looking at the 18th spot, Springford, but again, you always hear that cliche, one game at a time. It really is important right now. And again, coming off a bad loss against Perkiomen Valley last week, might see the effects of that where, you lose a little bit of, oh, here's a pass.
And that one.
But yeah, they might lose a little bit of a confidence. Big rivalry, big game. Basically 2 first-place teams fighting for, their spots in the division, and Perk Valley just kind of, they kind of crushed them. And, hopefully that didn't carry over the attitude. Coach Brubaker had to, make sure these kids were focused for today.
A rough third quarter that got to them last week that led to the loss. They were in it right there at the end of the first half. That third quarter was just tough for the Rams and Ram fans to watch. But they're back here on this Saturday, and they got the lead right now as they are trying to protect that lead with 31 seconds.
See if Boyertown does here.
Boyertown, Matthias rolling. He's firing, incomplete.
Tries to stop the clock there, get a quick pass. He goes right to the first down marker. But again, Springford putting the stop on him, 4th and 2. Obviously, they're going to go for it here. I don't think they're going to go for the field goal.
I don't know.
Just dropped it.
Last week, the big game-winning field goal. DJ Coyle, the sophomore, his first career field goal. It's a game winner at the end of regulation against OJR. So he does have a little bit of confidence. However, this would be quite the distance for a high school kicker.
Yeah.
Looking at, it's
in an angle.
Math here, 17, about 42 yards if I can do math, which is always a big, big question mark on it.
Your math teachers are going to love to hear that. Push it forward. Definitely got that first. Whoa, Jesus.
Moving. He just
got
keeps
a lot of
on
yards.
Going. And now they're trying to get them up for a spike because the clock does stop when you pick up a first down.
Yep.
So they got that. They got what they needed right there.
So
now
let's see if they go to the air.
And they're going to go spike it right away. Now 17 seconds remain in this first half.
This is gut check time for Springford here, Ray. They really got to bear down defensively. They can't allow Boyertown to go into the lead, and with that momentum in the second half, I mean, they definitely did. They got to get some stops here. They can't, just allow them to be running like this. And again, it's these draws and these sneaks. They're just getting through the holes. And Boyertown, give credit to their offensive line. They're creating these holes right now and pushing Springford's defense back.
Now they have Matthias, again under center, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He goes to the 1 to his left, and that'll be a quick catch, and Kevin O'Connor going to go out of bounds.
Nothing fancy here, Ray. I mean, it's just, they're getting, as you can see right here, quick dumps. They just want these little passes, these little outs, just inching closer to the yard lines here as they get closer to the first down marker, about 5-6 yards there. So nothing fancy, nothing that's going to shock Springford or, maybe give them a chance for a pick 6, but very conservative calling here by Boyertown. I think, they're hoping conservatively to get a score here.
Right now, again, similar formation here. As Matthias taking the snap, he's looking, he's going to start taking off, he's going to make a move, he's going to get out of bounds. James Albert not quite able to bring him to the ground before he got out. Now with 6.8, this has to be decision time.
Yeah,
You're
definitely.
looking at
I think you go for the field
first
goal.
and goal here. How confident are you that they can punch it in from the 8-yard line?
Yeah, so James Albert with a nice play, staying home there, watching the pass. As soon as he saw that Matthias committed, he came right in and made a nice open field tackle there because it could have been ugly.
They are going to at least take one shot at the end zone. A little quick pressure here by the Rams could be big for them as he firing to the back of the end zone. Leo Van Holst on defense right there along with Colby Goldsmith. They cannot get them, so now it only took 3.8 seconds right there. Now we're going to have 3 seconds left for DJ Coyle, the soccer player. Another chance to knock one through here.
Springford's defense saw that all the way, Ray. You saw Jerome Cap on the outside there. You had the safety there cheating a little bit towards the center. I wouldn't have thrown that pass. That could have been deadly with a pick. Oh, he just kicked it in the ground.
Kicked it in the ground. And the Rams not going to pick they almost had that one picked up. Nick Yuba almost got to that one. However, that one's going to go right into the ground. A little bit different than the way last week's game ended. However, the Rams will get out of there with the lead as they head to the end of the first half. We will be back here on RCTV to bring you homecoming, announcement of the Queen, and all of the other great festivities at halftime for the Rams. For Mr. Culp, I'm Ray Dunn, and we will see you at the start of the second half.
I love my sister. My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Frank McGuigan, Adam Brenner, Alyssa Meehan, and John Virtue. Color guard design and instruction, Danielle Marone, Leah Grauf, and Amanda Carosi. We hope that you enjoy our 2017 production, Blueprint.
Rhythm adds motion and variety. Visual design is the use of imagery, color, shapes, form, and staging to enhance the musical score and viewer experience. Visual allows the audience to hear with their eyes. Melody. Harmony. Rhythm. Visual. Blueprint.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a presentation that we're going to do from the Powder Puff football game last night. This week's Spirit Week included a Powder Puff football tournament and cheer performance last night. A lot of hard work and fun went into this evening. The event's proceeds were chosen to go to Camp Rainbow. Camp Rainbow is located in Schwenksville, Pennsylvania. It's an overnight camp whose mission is to provide a safe, physical, and emotional camping experience for deserving children of Montgomery County. Today's Student Council advisors, Stacy Bogus and Adrian Frayne, are accompanied by Student Council members Chris Langdon and Excel Mushu. They are presenting Camp Rainbow directors and counselors with a check for $10,000. Thank you to everyone who helped participate in this awesome event for such a deserving cause that benefits students within our district.
We could have done with $10,000.
Thank you very much for everyone who participated in the Powder Puff game, which was won by the seniors by a score of 108 to 48. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Time for our 2017-18 Springford Senior High School Homecoming Court. Introducing 9th grade homecoming princess, Tiffany Wynn. She is escorted today by fellow freshman Noah Currian. Tiffany hails from Limerick Township and is the daughter of Nok Wynn and Trang Tran. Although only her first year of high school, Tiffany has already become involved in RCTV. Congratulations, Tiffany. Next, we have our sophomore princess, Emily Brown. Emily is escorted today by fellow sophomore Nick Glonick. Emily hails from Collegeville and is the daughter of Jill and Eric Brown and sister to Austin, age 17. Emily is a varsity cheerleader, member of the ski board club and pep club. She is also involved in the youth group at Christ Church of the Valley and enjoys horseback riding at Bryn Terran Farm. In the future, Emily would like to attend college to study psychiatry. Congratulations, Emily. Introducing junior princess Ashley Hudak. Ashley is escorted today by Sal Ibarra. Hailing from Limerick Township, Ashley is the daughter of Ed and Arlene Hudak and sister to 18-year-old Hunter, 14-year-old Haley, and 10-year-old Connor. Ashley is very actively involved in Springford, participating on the girls' soccer team, student council, National Honor Society, the girls' lacrosse team, and SNAP. Ashley also has time to work at Noah's Pet Motel and to participate in youth group at St. Teresa of Calcutta Church. Congratulations, Ashley. And now, the senior members of our homecoming court. First, we have senior princess Carly Lair. Hailing from Roarsford Borough, Carly is the daughter of Jean and Michael Lair and sister to 19-year-old Brittany and K9 sibling Sammy, age 8. Carly is involved in many activities at Springford, including the girls' soccer team, National Honor Society, SNAP, and SAD. She is also employed at Limerick Gift and Garden and involved in the Westmont United Premier Soccer Club. Carly plans to attend a 4-year college to study biology and pursue a career as a physical therapist. Congratulations, Carly. Next, we have senior Prince Garrett Huttinger, hailing from Limerick Township. Garrett is the son of Bill and Lisa Huttinger and brother to Becca, age 22, and Kelsey, age 19. Garrett participates in many activities at Springford, including Spanish Club, Defend Our Future Club as the treasurer, and the Ping Pong Club. Garrett is also employed at Giant in Limerick. He plans to attend a 4-year college to study business or occupational therapy. Congratulations, Garrett. Next, we have senior Chelsea Shade. Hailing from Limerick Township, Chelsea is the daughter of Claudia and Malik Shade. Chelsea is a member of the Interact Club, Health Club, SNAP, and a 2018 Life Touch Ambassador. She also works at Sweet and Sassy in Collegeville and dances competitively at the Dance Depot. In the future, Chelsea plans to attend a 4-year college and study business. Congratulations, Chelsea. Chelsea is escorted today by homecoming king Dylan Rumsey. Hailing from Schwenksville, Dylan is the son of Jason and Tracy Rumsey and brother to Derek, age 24, Darren, age 21, and Dwayne, age 15. Dylan is an active part of the Springford music community, participating in the concert band, marching band, and jazz band. Dylan attends the Calvary Church of Souderton, where he serves in the children's ministry. In the future, Dylan hopes to attend a 4-year college to study music and science. He also hopes to continue his education further and attend graduate school. Congratulations, Dylan. Next, we have senior princess Kylie Lynch. Hailing from Roarsford Borough, Kylie is the daughter of Brooke and Mike Lynch and trustee of Lynn Cassidy, as well as the sister of Jordan, age 24, Jessica, age 14, McKenna, age 11, and Joey, age 8. At Springford, Kylie is involved in Interact, Ram Buddies, and is the boys lacrosse manager. Kylie works at Oaks Early Learning Center and babysits. In the future, Kylie would like to attend college, where she hopes to study abroad and plans to study health science. Congratulations, Kylie. Our escort today is senior Prince Nate Campbell. Hailing from Limerick Township, Nate is the son of Esther and Ray Campbell and brother to Ashley, age 27, and Rebecca, age 24. At Springford, Nate is a part of the baseball team. He has worked at Colonial Landscaping and MG Movement, as well as volunteering with the National Night Out in Roarsford. Nate hopes to attend a 4-year college and would like to play baseball and study biology. Congratulations, Nate. Next, we have senior princess Sabrina Bergen. Hailing from Limerick Township, Sabrina is the daughter of Cecilia and Joe Bergen and sister to Corinne, age 20, Paige and Corinne, 19, Carolyn, 17, and Jesse, age 12. Sabrina is very active in the Springford music and theater departments, participating in women's choir, concert choir, vocal ensemble, Box Aries Chamber Choir, and the Thespian Society. In the future, Sabrina hopes to attend a four-year college to study both music and theater. She hopes to have an opportunity to travel after college. Congratulations, Sabrina. Senior Prince and her escort is Amal Tyagi. Hailing from Upper Providence Township, Amal is the son of Preeta Tyagi and Akalesh Kumar and the brother to Sonal, age 18. Amal is very an active participant in many Spring-Ford clubs, including boys tennis, vocal ensemble, concert choice, SNAP academic team, and student council president. In the future, Amal plans to attend a four-year college and study engineering and continue playing the piano and singing. Congratulations, Amal. Now we have Senior Princess Christina Ibarra. Hailing from Upper Providence Township, Christina is the daughter of Salvador and Veronica Ibarra and sister to Sal, age 16. Christina is involved in the Spring-Ford music program as a flute player in both the marching and concert bands. Christina works at Viku Restaurant in Royersford and also has volunteered at Oaks Elementary to assist English language learning students. In the future, Christina hopes to attend a four-year college to study international relations. She hopes to travel as much as possible and learn many different languages. Her ultimate goal is to work at the United Nations. Congratulations, Christina. Her escort today is Senior Prince Jared Maringer. Hailing from Upper Providence Township, Jared is the son of Rana and James Maringer and brother to Taylor, age 25, and Devin, age 23. A student athlete at Spring-Ford, he is on the varsity lacrosse team as well as playing soccer and football in the past. He also participates in the French Club, Spanish Club, Model UN, and is a peer mentor. Nate has worked at Champ's Restaurant and Anna Marie's Restaurant. In the future, Nate plans to attend a four-year college to study international business and play lacrosse. He hopes also to study abroad. Congratulations, Jared. Now we'd like to welcome back to Spring-Ford the 2016 Homecoming Queen, Sarah McKernan. Since finishing her time at Spring-Ford, Sarah has moved on to matriculate at Florida Atlantic University, where she is studying nursing. Sarah has begun plans to participate in a nursing-centered mission trip to Guatemala in the coming year, and she is part of the Delta Phi Epsilon sorority. Great to see you, Sarah. We'd also like to welcome back last year's homecoming king, Quinn McKenna. Since graduation, Quinn has moved on to matriculate at Lehigh University, where he was majoring in engineering and also plans to play baseball. Thank you for coming back, Quinn. Let's give a big round of applause to the 2017-18 Spring-Ford Area School District Homecoming Court. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Drum roll, please. The 2017-18 Spring-Ford Area High School Homecoming Queen is Kylie Lynch. Congratulations to Kylie, as well as all the members of the 17-18 Spring-Ford Homecoming Court.
To Maddie, congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
How'd you manage that anyway?
I started tracking my spending, changed a couple of habits.
Wow, I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Well, have you tried saving a little?
I want to, but where's that money gonna come from? Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
Not home.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Got a quarter?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the second half. RCTV bringing you great action here as the Springford Rams are hosting the Boyertown Bears at homecoming day. And Ray in the first half with Springford holding on to a 3-0 lead. Springford did have their chances a couple times, making some really good drives, but not being able to capitalize. But again, they are up 3-0, and they stopped Boyertown, which was really good in that last, their last drive, as Boyertown got the interception right before the half. Could have been deadly. Could have got on the board and got that 6-point lead, but a missed field goal there.
Yeah, you're looking right now at TJ Perchine, or you were looking right there at TJ Perchine. Going to be a big part of this Rams offense in the second half. If he can really get it going and open up the field, they will be able to extend this lead. That's been so far the killer the past 2 weeks, about really being extended, open up that pass game on a consistent basis. Hopefully they'll be able to do this in this half, and he could play as we know he can. As we get a little quick squid, that's Noah Marchetti fielding that kick. Marchetti able to get on top of that one, bring it down.
Again, giving them half-decent field position. I don't understand the point of that coming out of the second half there, because, again, Springford, you don't want that offense having any more space than they need to there. But nonetheless, they, almost caused the fumble there, but Springford retains the thing here. As, again, we got done the homecoming halftime festivities here. Congratulations to homecoming queen Kylie Lynch there. She was crowned homecoming queen before the football teams came out here. And again, I know Springford wants to come out and strike, and Ray, their passing game, a lot of things been open, but they just haven't been in sync today. He's been a little late on his passes. Right there, he just nailed that one. Speaking of Mitchell Vagnosi, but they just haven't been in sync. It seems that he's held onto the ball a little bit too late, or he's passing it when they're at the end of their pattern instead of but it hasn't been crisp this afternoon.
Mitchell Vagnosi's hands on display right there. Great job by him holding on to that one. You mentioned the homecoming queen named. We had a performance at halftime. I was able to get a leftover burger from the Education Association lunch, Gatorade drink, bloody nose, all from 10 yards happening at halftime as Pergine just misses Dante Benani deep.
I mean, can't say enough about these Springford teachers. They're great people. I should know.
Yeah.
All right, as you can see here, like you said, yeah, as Pergine going back, just put a little bit too much English on that there. He was wide open. Possibly could have got an offensive pass interference there, Ray, if the pass was uncatchable, because the defensive back hit his ankle and tripped him up a little bit, but not enough to get the flag. It was definitely an uncatchable ball. It's Pergine looking back at 3rd and 2. Ooh, high snap. Oh, late.
A little bit of late decision here, but doesn't matter. DeFrancesco finds the hole, able to pick up that first down. That one will be ironed out throughout the week. What exactly went wrong here? You see kind of an awkward pause as to where Pergine was going to turn around and hand that one off to him.
Yeah, it looked like because of the high snap, DeFrancesco went to the wrong side. Went to the other side, so he had to adjust. It was almost a behind-the-back pass, a little basketball play there, but still getting the first down, so the line pushing forward there, giving him a nice hole, enough for him to get the first down.
Pergine in the gun. And he's
get a high
gonna
snap.
Give it right back to DeFrancesco as
here we go.
Breaks away, and now he's got an opening, and
goodbye, Ray.
He is moving on down the field. A touchdown for the Springford Rams. Justin DeFrancesco taking it the length, and now the Rams can breathe a little bit.
Just like that. I mean, Ray, he hits that hole, gets his legs going, gets past that first front line, and all of a sudden the D-backs were level with him. And you don't want to be level with DeFrancesco because he does have that speed. He takes it to the outside, he puts it in second gear, and he was gone. Definitely a nice way to start the second half here, Ray, as the girls are throwing those footballs here at homecoming. Oh, Ray wants one. See if this girl's got a good arm. She's got a pretty good arm right there. Not a really good spiral there from the center. Ooh, another duck as we get the extra point, though, Ray. No football, but we do get a score from the Springford Rams here. All right, as the Springford Rams take a 10-0 lead here.
Thought I had the connection there for one of the football cheerleaders. Did not happen. However, extra point goes in, so I'll take that. 10-0 for the Rams.
Yeah, as you can see here, just like I said, just a beautiful read play by DeFrancisco. As you can see, he bounces it to the outside. 56 misses the tackle, and once he gets that, that little step on you, there's no way you're catching him. Nice play here, getting to the outside, taking it to the yard for 6.
I've talked to DeFrancesco about being a smaller type of back. A lot of people in this town think of a Darren Sproles-esque type of back when it comes to a smaller built back. I mean, he's only listed here as 5'7", and for him, he loves it. He loves how he is so difficult to bring down with his speed. It makes a whole different element to the game. We see on the other side, Boyertown's offense, they got a couple big backs that run at you. For him, he's very good at running away from them, slipping away from tackles. And you saw that on display right there. It looks like he might have been jammed up, but he was able to get going as Boyertown returns this kick. Well covered.
Well, I don't know though, Ray, maybe he's bothered by it or somebody else is bothered by it, because that's definitely a typo. There is no way he is 5'7". He's maybe 5'6". Maybe. That's a stretch. That's a stretch. But regardless, doesn't matter.
Hey,
you get in the end zone, it's still worth 6 points. It doesn't matter if you're 6'5".
Yeah. 10 touchdown year for him right there. He'll take 10 touchdowns, over an extra couple inches, I would say.
I actually scored 28 touchdowns one year in my backyard.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I hate to break it to you, but I believe this year I'm on pace to break that record in my backyard. We're at 25 right now, and we're only in October. As another fumbled snap, Matthias able to get on top of that one. We'll have a 2nd down and 10.
And that could have been real deadly for Boyertown. That could have blew this game wide open if Springford, again, luckily, as you could see here on that bad snap, again, low snap, and he just can't handle it. He looks away and kicks it. Luckily, his lineman kicks it there as center, because that would have gave great field position for Springford there.
I think it's a testament right now to the way Ben DiArcangelo is playing right there at the defensive tackle position. That center is very, very eager to get up and try and block DiArcangelo as he's getting those snaps off. And that concern seems to be causing a little bit of issue on getting that ball back to Matthias.
Center really isn't big, almost like a Kelsey for the Eagles there, Ray. I mean, maybe we saw a little bit of a speed there by the center there, but he's not a big guy as we take a look here. You can see him just coming off the ball. He's fast. Doesn't look like he has a side, but nice job bouncing that outside and inside. But again, Springford you got to go through. You can't let them run into you. You got to go after them and go through them. See, gains good yardage.
Nick Mosher on the run right there. Picking up almost 1st down, got 9 yards.
Definitely a nice pickup after a fumble there. Could have been, like I said, deadly. So looking close to a 1st down here with 3rd and 1. Under center. It's a quarterback sneak. I don't know. Oh, he got the second effort.
Second effort. Should have that one over to the 41-yard line and 36-yard line. Jumping ahead on the field position here.
Yeah, Noah Silva getting good penetration here, but just not enough there to stop that second effort there as he's falling forward, as he pushes it forward there. 190 pounds is pretty solid for a quarterback. I mean, he's got good size there. So not easy to bring down.
Live formation right here. 2 tight ends and 1 receiver. I don't think you'll see that much in the pack this year.
Little handoff up the middle.
Marcus
and again,
Thomas gets a lot of calls early in that 1st half.
Yeah, nice stop there by Springford in the middle there. As again, you can see, look at this, the forefront there, jam-packed in the middle there with a nice, beautiful play by Noah Silva. Again, getting in the backfield there as he's taking on the center, keeping him from getting any good yardage. We're looking at 2nd and 7. Again, Springford up 10-0. At the end of the 3rd quarter, they striked right away. Looking to make a stop here.
They're not being fooled by this fake by Matthias. They're going to throw him back for a loss. And I think you had 8 of the possible 11 Rams attacking the quarterback right there. You see, you get that original penetration from the line of scrimmage, and then all the linebackers come, and then Nick Ubis stand there just for the good look right there.
Yes, I mean, just again, Silva, he just is dominating that middle there, just pushing that center back. As soon as he snaps the ball, he's going backwards. And that's giving a defense a beautiful chance for all these gang tackles in the backfield. So really not a good hole for Boyertown there. So good thing for Springford's defense. Motion again.
Gonna see
Fake
Matthias
rollout.
throw, fire. Oh, incomplete. Looked like he had motion open over the middle for an easy first down, and I don't know if that one just dropped a little short. Moshe just tripped himself up. We talked about, it might be a little slippery from the mist this morning. I don't think it was that slippery. That looks.
No, he definitely. I think he rushed the throw there, Ray. He definitely was wide open, and he had nobody, as we could see here on that play.
Yeah,
He
just
threw
too
it where
far out
just way too
for
far
him.
out. Yep, should have threw it where he was going to be, and not where he was going to be 5 minutes later, because he was wide open. I'm sure he would like to have that throw back.
And another tough punt here for Boyertown. Remember that punt earlier, barely got any distance here. The Rams going to take over almost at midfield.
Great field position here for the Rams, and again, coming off of a strike like that with DeFrancisco, let's see if they go right back to that run and try to get another quick 6 here, or try to kill the clock.
Maybe a little play action to start this one. We have been singling up Dante Bonani throughout the day. Came in as the leading receiver for the Rams, 445 yards receiving on the season coming into today.
3 wide right, 1 left. Got 1-on-1 there, so let's see what's obviously showing left. Nice fake, and he's wide. Oh,
just over the hands of Tyler Edwards.
yeah, he was definitely there. It's just one of those,
get.
he had to put that in that little spot. Nice little pump fake, a look off there to draw the defensive safety. And he did get the safety to bite right, which leaves Edwards wide open. Boy, he was wide open, and he was in stride there.
Just a bit too far. It would have been beautiful to see him connect on that one.
Yeah, definitely would have got the crowd crazy on that one and gave them that would have been an easy 6, because the safety and the cornerbacks were over on the other side as DeFrancisco takes the handoff.
And he's going to go
nowhere. Loss.
Nada.
Yeah, took a loss there. Ray, probably about a yard. Just didn't develop well here. They didn't get that push on the front line as they wanted to. Good penetration there by Boyertown's linebacker number 56, Glenn Robinson. Kind of put a stop there.
Now they got Angra in motion, moving into the slot on the right side of Pergine.
So let's see if they get Angra right in the middle. It's going to be wide open here, right? And a quick slant.
Pergine.
That's what he wanted.
Firing.
Oh,
and Mitchell
that's going to
Bagnosi
hurt.
takes
I think he's going to be down here.
That is number 21, Dylan Robertson.
Don't want to see this kind of collision here, Ray. This is kind of scary. I mean, I don't know if it's his hip. He threw his back out, but this is a collision that's scary. Watch this, Ray. Just kind of. Yep.
He just got hit hard. Both going for the ball right there.
He definitely took the brunt of that one, and as they are, basically looking at him, we're going to take a break, and hopefully everything's okay. When we come back, RCTV, Springford Rams up 10-0.
May I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Fagnozzi getting that big hit. He's okay. As Springford punts. to Boyertown as he receives it. Number 16 has some blockers, lead blockers, gets a good jump as a low punt there, Ray. But it's nice to see Vagnozzi walking off on his own.
Absolutely.
There, because that definitely was a hard collision, as you said, Pergine trying to get it in that small little window. He kind of threw it a little bit off to the side where the defender, and he got sandwiched and he took the brunt of that hit. So we're happy to see that he is okay, and hopefully he'll be back in the next series as Boyertown takes over here with 6:12 left, with down 10-0 to the host Springford Rams.
Nice, as you said, to see Vagnozzi walk off on his own power. Nice also sitting there on the bench. He was using that right arm, which looked like it was stuck in that collision, to get a drink. Now he's up, moving, jogging around. So looks like just the wind knocked out of you right there. Hopefully,
yeah,
what we're hoping for here. I mean, obviously that one's going to hurt tomorrow morning.
He definitely is one of those who probably feel tomorrow morning. Might have to take the Epsom salt bath and some warm water to get rid of that. But like you said, game on. It's like one of those things. Let's just play, and maybe you'll feel that later. So mind over matter right now for Vagnozzi, as I'm sure he wants to get back in there. And defensively, must have been a penalty there, Ray. I apologize to viewers at home, but they definitely pushed him back about 10 yards on that return. So if we can make a stop here, we can get good field position on a punt.
Thias again under center.
Oh, mishap there and a
fake
roll
the
out.
handoff to Thomas, and he's going to get moving.
And that's been hurting Springford all day. That's the play that's been consistent for Boyertown, as we can see here, Ray, on the replay. He does a nice job reading the defense as Springford commits to the run there in the center, and he runs to the outside as number 85, Nick Delamano, makes the tackle there. Again, he's got good speed on the outside. For 190 pounds, Matthias can move. And that's the play that's been consistent for them. He's basically gotten first downs on those rollouts all day today, right?
That's where the majority of their yards have come from, as he comes back under center. And another handoff. Thomas going to push. I see a flag throw on the ground. Ball on the ground. In there.
Boyertown recovers, but again, I don't know if it was a dead ball here. If it initially hit the ground, let's see. Yeah, can't really tell there. It's hard to tell with all those bodies, but it looked like I thought he hit the ground first and then fumbled. Well, not fumbled, but let go of the ball at that time, and they tried to get the play there. Boyertown's looking at 2nd and 7 on their 49-yard line. Oh.
Cap finally getting involved here.
Yeah, I thought
5 minutes left in the third quarter. If you had told me at the beginning of the game this would be the first catch Cap would have, I would be shocked.
Look at this here, Ray, too. I thought James Albert was really going to make a move. He kind of left that up in the air a little bit too longer than I'm sure the Boyertown coaching staff would have liked. And I think, we could have made a move there good enough to take that. And again, intercept that play. You have nothing in front of you except the end zone.
Wow. So they're going to get Springford with a late hit right there.
And that just hurts right here.
15 yards. And now Boyertown really in position.
Yeah, I mean, that really pushed them forward, Ray. They started off with the punt. We pushed them back 10 yards. They got their own penalty. Now they gained that back with a 15-yard penalty right there with a late hit. And that's just, you can't have those kind of plays. Not in this kind of game this close. Oh, stood him right up. Get Silva with the stop right in the middle.
Yeah. Silva just not letting Thomas escape at all.
No, look at him right in front of that center. Every time, look at that. They're trying to double team him, and it's just not working against Silva.
It was a nice effort.
Yeah.
That's one where you just look coached, and I don't know. Silva's big man. I couldn't get him there.
Yeah, basically your center there is you're looking at a 270-pounder there at Silva. Not a fun task. I'd rather have another job than blocking Silva.
Yeah, I would agree with that one. As
missed him here as a rollout. Nice play.
D'Arcangelo coming to grab him, and then he's going to be swarmed by Rams. Gia and Julio Silva both getting to him.
I thought Julia right here was going to try for the strip here as he tried to roll out. Nothing was open right away as they got good pressure up top. His 32 fell, but it was enough to knock him back, and I thought he got right back up there, and I thought he was going to make that play for the strip there. Could have been deadly for Boyertown because he did not see him from behind. He got up quickly. Nice play. As again, he's under center. In the backfield, I formation. See, oh, little.
They're going to toss it away. Gia and Julio not quite able to keep containment of Thomas. Thomas going to get away from Chager, close to that first down. They're going to have him right where that first down is. Let's see if they move those chains.
I think he's about a yard short. Oh, I'm wrong. I thought he was maybe a yard or short. But they are definitely, they're going with you, Ray. They believe it is a first down, and beautiful run there by Marcus Thomas. Marcus Thomas has got great size. Absolutely. Really good size there in the backfield. It's a nice play there. They called the option in the pitch to the outside, and he's got pretty good speed for his size at 210. I mean, he's solid. Looks more like a fullback, but, you know, definitely
the way
a nice
he lines
player.
up also as close to the quarterback as he is, it's almost as if he's a fullback.
Yeah.
So, interesting. As we said earlier, the offense they run here is Matthias going to try and get away. Gia and Julia knew what was coming, couldn't quite wrap him up. Slowed him up enough, and the ball's lost. Simeon Little, I believe, is right there to pick that one up. And a huge play for the Rams.
Absolutely huge plays, like you said here. And this is one of those things where he's trying to extend the play, Mathis, and he rolls out, causes it, spring forward, swarming defense, and look at the way he's carrying the ball. He can't put the ball out like that, like bread, and boom, comes up with a beautiful play.
Knocking that one out, and it is Simeon Little coming. And that's him sticking with the play right there. At first, he read the play. He knew what was coming. He wasn't able to get him for the stop, but he didn't give up right there. He came around, and as Goldsmith was swinging around, Matthias, Gia and Julia comes and knocks that one away, and Simeon Little in perfect position.
Yeah, one of those he should have probably tucked that away, and I'm sure Boyertown's coach is going to tell him that. You got to tuck that away and just take the yards, whatever you could get there, and be happy with it. Here's Pergine with pressure. He's going down. Nice, beautiful play by number 83 there, Colin Hogan, on the weak side blitz there.
First sack of the day.
So you can see here, it's showing man-to-man, and all of a sudden he sees opening here because the man goes in rotation, and he just comes right up the middle, saw the hole right away, and uses that speed. Pergine could not get away there. So a nice defensive play, and this pushes him back in a bad spot here, Ray.
Absolutely.
It's a scary zone because, again, if you make a quick pass and it's just a little bit behind or not in the right spot, it's a pick six. So we'll see what they do here, if they're going to settle for a run and just get those yards up. They're going to go pass.
Yeah,
DeFrancisco, and he's got wide open field here. Watch this. Don't. I'm sure, you know, number 42 there, Mitchell Vagnozzi, he was trying not to get that cut, but he just needed that block, and he was gone. Watch this right on the outside. They set this up beautifully. And Vagnozzi, right here, this is where probably, just missed that block there because he was looking at yard with that one. He was gone.
Dante Bernay was in one of those weird situations where you're trying to get that block, but you're in that gray area where if you put your hands on them, they might get you for the block in the back. At the end of the day, no problem.
Here we go with DeFrancisco. Right back. Oh,
DeFrancisco.
can't arm tackle. Here we go. Oh, that's going for that jersey, just barely saving it. There, really nice cutback here as you see the footwork by DeFrancisco. Watch this, Ray, as he just, you know, I don't know if he takes dance class, but you know, he's getting ready for the homecoming dance tonight. But moves like this are welcome. Look at this. Boom. Number 30. What a quick cutback. Number 34. Barely hanging on there.
Jordan Layros with the tackle. I'd love to see him do the agility ladder. I think that'd be fun as he breaks away again.
Oh!
He takes a big hit, jumps right back up, and now we're going to have a flag on the play. They're going to get him.
Nicholas Moshe there with the, again, again, they grab his jersey. I guess they're going to call that hit. So, you know, he wants to give him no satisfaction here, DeFrancisco, as he takes his hit. He pops right back up.
They've got him by, he's got him by the collar.
I think it's a helmet.
They're going to get him with the collar.
Thought maybe he led with the helmet there, too. Thought maybe that's what's going to be the call. But like we said, DeFrancisco psychologically saying, you know what, I'm getting right back up. I'm not even going to let you think that hurt me as he jumps back up. That's a huge loss. Like I said, did you hear that call? I thought it was the maybe leading with the helmet there, because
believe
15 yards.
We have aficionado up here, Mr. Miscavige, calling out the penalties here. He did say blow to the head, so they will get him for that.
There you go. Hey, well, Springford's going to take that as it moves them definitely over on their side. Springford's side of the ball feels a quick pass. Nice slant, nice move. Keeps it in bounds, try to get a little extra there to Colby Goldsmith. Nice little play here, just quick. He sees the one-on-one, sees the cornerback here laying off about 5 yards here, Ray, to the right. Recognizes it, makes a little eye contact right away. Boom. Gets rid of it. No chance there. So a smart play, nice read by Pergine there, because he saw, like I said, the D-back. You can see his look. Again, he's 5 yards off. And here we go.
Taking the handoff. He's got pressure. Flag thrown.
Oh,
behind.
that looked like a hold in the middle, too.
And they're going to get Springford for a hold.
Yep. And I thought there was a defensive hold that was close in the middle there. Thought they were going to offset, but nothing there. Pergine's been, I give Boyertown credit, today. They've been getting in the backfield, pressuring Pergine a lot. We've seen him roll out a lot today where he's got to try to throw off his back foot or he's throwing off balance. So Boyertown keeping them on their toes here. And again, keeping it closer defense. So give them, Boyertown's credit. They're playing a nice high-powered offense here against Springford and only down 10-0 here. As Springford gets that big penalty that puts them in the other side of the field, they get this one that pushes them right back. 2nd and 16 here. Gina shotgun. Oh.
It hasn't been a problem so far getting DeFrancesco going, so when you're looking for a little bit of yardage right there, make it 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, had the decoy there for Mitchell Vagnosi going in motion. Defense didn't know and tried the little draw play as Vagnosi picking up the yards. And again, they're making him work today. Definitely making him work, and why not?
Well, that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter here. We've seen a lot. Seen both sides being able to capitalize on defense, get some turnovers. However, on offense, the Rams have been the only ones to put it into the end zone or put any points on the board in general. Early 37-yard field goal by Taylor Smith got him on the board in the first half, and then the touchdown by DeFrancesco earlier in this half.
Both teams, with 2 turnovers that kind of gave each team good field position, and they haven't been able to capitalize. But, Springford, again, coming out in the second half here with DeFrancesco with that big run. He seems to hit those holes pretty good. And so, luckily, gave themselves some cushion with that touchdown, giving them that 10-0 lead as we head into the 4th quarter here at homecoming weekend. And, like I said, it's pretty neat to see the crowds and the stands filled here. You can tell it's just a different atmosphere. It's a beautiful day. It's not too hot, not too cold, but couldn't ask for better weather here today as at McDally Field as the Springford Rams beating those Boyertown Bears 10-0 as we see a balloon sky high there. Somebody just let that go. Could be an upset child.
Interesting situation right now. I'm watching over here on the sideline. Taylor Smith, who I mentioned, made the field goal earlier, the typical kicker and the punter for the Rams. After the last punt, he was being checked out by the trainers. He now has his helmet off, and they have a Noah Marchetti, the backup punter, practicing his field goal kicking. So not sure what's going on down there, but it does appear if the Rams are able to score again, they will have someone else doing the kicking for them.
Yeah, definitely. It does. I'm trying to figure out. He's just got his helmet. He's standing there, so he might tweak something there as Pergine goes back and gets DeFrancesco. DeFrancesco showing his ups there. Nice little ups, and making that catch as we got a little indecision here where the ball is going to be as they're trying to get settled in. They got too many guys on the field. Checking with the sidelines there, and again, you got 3 wide, 2 wide. Excuse me, 2 wide, 2 wide. Oops.
So 4th and 8. Interesting call here from the 44-yard line. Sometimes they do a little
Think they're
punt,
gonna
and
go-
that's what they're going to get right here. Pergine knows how to punt. They like to do
Oh.
it. Oh, and this one takes a
It's going
nice
to take a
spring
good
forward.
bounce. At the 2-yard line, 3-yard line there, Ray. This is a nice punt. Nice fake, as you said. He knows how to punt. Sold that very, very well. And a beautiful placement. Got good spin on that. Pushing Boyertown back into a scary position, a scare zone there. And this is the way you want to start the fourth quarter if you're not going to score, is to push them back to the point where, you know what, they're cornered here like a bear. And I'm sure the Boyertown Bears want to come out like a bear, but Springford trying to treat them like Cubs, as you can hear the band getting everybody pumped up.
So yeah, it wasn't quite Marquetti coming in there for the punt. However, it was someone else. They go to Pergine with that play they like to run. Make you think for a second they're going for it, but instead Pergine with the punt as Matthias and the Bears offense will take over.
That's a great camera shot right there. That's awesome.
Matthias takes
Almost
that
on the
one.
field there. Oh, beautiful defensive play.
They're just stuffing Thomas, and it's been Noah Silva grabbing
Yep.
on almost every time. Thomas had 10 carries in the first half.
Yeah, Silva doesn't make the tackle here, but you can see he causes, basically he leaves an opening because they just got to double him every time. So watch this. He gets the pressure in the backfield. There's nothing they could do, which leaving a lot of one-on-ones or somebody open on that line. So nothing you could do there.
That was Thomas tackling Thomas right there. Clarence Thomas, Springford getting on Marcus Thomas of Boyertown.
Boyertown trying to get out of this dangerous area there. As they roll out, that's not open. And now it is open. Oh, he stepped on the sidelines, I believe. So see if they give him that progress. It looked like he was out before that, but they did give him that forward progress, and he gets the first down. Nice little roll out here to the first down marker. He looked like he stepped out there.
Cap had Leo Van Holtz spin the wrong way. Able to pick up that first down. Still only his second catch of the day, guy. You really want to focus on keeping him out of the game. Rams done a good job of that. It's also been sort of self-inflicted by Boyertown, not throwing the ball a lot, and when they have targeted Cap, it has been well off the mark.
I'm sure Coach Talley wants to see him get tired out here for that basketball season.
Absolutely.
Oh, no. He's got a lot of room here on the outside, and he breaks that first tackle again. Number 19 trying to come up, Goldsmith, and just misses that tackle as he bowls him over on the outside. Nice little quick play here.
Nick motion. They do a lot with this. The motion.
Yep.
Try and send him around. Del Romano giving chase here. Goldsmith couldn't quite get him. Del Romano does get him.
Give Matthias credit for sticking in there and taking that hit. A lot of credit, as you can see there. Again, they move the ball, getting those change moves. So a little bit of a breather there out of that scary zone there. But still, Springford hopefully up here. Let's get a good quick bump and run, maybe get a pick. A lot of room here. Got 5 up front. Oh,
Thomas breaking away this time. He finally is able to get to that second level. He struggled so far this second half, but
I believe it was Clarence Thomas who got to the backfield here. Watch this, Ray. He just misses. You can't arm tackle. Just can't. Looked like he tried to maybe strip him or something like that, but you can't arm tackle Thomas. At 210, he just ran him over, and he gained those extra yards. As the Springford cheerleaders say they love the band. And you can see the pink pom-poms as the band is rocking it out.
there's pink
Cancer
all month.
awareness.
Yes. Breast cancer awareness
You can
month.
see Boyertown wearing those pink socks also in honor of the cancer awareness also. Oh, a little bit off sides there, obviously moving it back.
And everything that Marcus Thomas just got them, they lost all but one of those yards.
Yes, they did.
With 9 minutes, just under 30 seconds remaining in this game. Congratulations, you've been given Boyertown's coaching job. What are you focusing on right now?
Right now, I stick with the run. I stick with those little rollouts by Matthias, and I try to get on the board and keep this game close. And, again, 6 points, and then the extra point brings you within 3, which is manageable. And again, keeping the offense off for Springford. Nice little defensive play there.
Okay. Unfortunately, we have to give the coaching title back to Coach Miller. But
No.
I think you definitely impressed in your
My
45
resume
seconds.
speaks to
as-
itself. I mean, they should just, I told you about my Sandlot.
Yeah.
Some of those records are phenomenal. Grew up on Franklin Street in Lansdale. And some of the things I could do were absolutely amazing.
I'm sure.
Thank you.
As-
Ah,
we
come
got
on.
Matthias moving,
Got him right here.
Clarence Thomas having a big day, and he keeps it going.
Nice pursuit.
It's a nice pursuit. And when
Hold
you talk about
trouble.
arm tackling, you're not talking about tackles like that. Right there, when all you can get them is with your arms, if you're able to get the feet, the rest of the body are not able to go without the feet.
Yep. Definitely saved him from a first down there as Clarence Thomas there. Gets just enough of the ankle there. So we're looking at 4th and 4. So that causes them to punt. So a little changing of the possession there. So a little bit of a first down saving tackle there for Springford. So a nice play, even though you get probably the full tackle. Short kick.
And Callahan
Gonna come up. Oh.
to Ryan Engro, who didn't
Looked
call
like-
a fair catch and just starts moving down the sideline. All right, brings it into Springford territory. Callahan able to keep this punt inbounds.
It's an aggressive play there. Aggressive play by Angro. It turned out positive. Could have turned out negative, but again, doesn't matter. It says on the chart with about a almost 17-yard return there. Nice return almost down the sidelines. And it looks like the defensive back almost got away with a face mask too, so he avoided that by getting it on the go. So a nice return and puts them in good field position here with 7:43 left on the clock. As Springford trying to capitalize and add to their 10-0 lead here. As you can see, they're basically strong right. It's been like that all game there, right? He's got 3 wide. DeFrancesco in the position. It looks like receive a pass, but we've seen the draw play here with DeFrancesco many times as they fake it. Here we go with a rollout. Nice block by 42. There's your Fagnosi with a nice block. And there's a flag. I believe it's going to be a hold. So we'll see what it looked like around that area where we received the ball.
Find Engro.
Holding, yep, that's what I thought, Springford. So again, they lose that possession. They set it up. Nice Fagnosi had a nice lead block again as he steps back. And that negates that nice little yardage there. Extra little yardage that he got with that. So I'm trying to see. Ooh. But it still is first down.
Engro has become a big part of this offense as wide receiver. Again, came into the years the backup to Pergine at quarterback. However, making a name for himself as a wide receiver right now. They love to run a nice trick play with him. And they throw it to him, and since he's got the arm, he throws it down the field. One of my favorites in Coach Rubaker's playbook. As Pergine takes a snap, and
there's
it is
another
a
play.
screen.
Here comes a big block. That's a big block. There's a good lead block there by number 73, Noah Silva. So not only is he doing it on the defensive end, he's doing it on the offensive end too. So watch this here as he sets up Pergine with the little screen. And DeFrancesco, it's real nice to be behind Silva as he just pushes back the defense there. 270 pounds. Look, boom.
You mentioned earlier, all you keep buffets. I want to be behind Noah Silva as he's leading the way to one of those.
I'm not going to be behind him in the buffet.
He can
I'll
eat,
beat him to the buffet.
He can eat, but I would love to have him blocking for me, heading anywhere.
That's a good call. That's a good call. Oh, he's wide open. Nice little play. Nice little trip up. Nice play by 56 there. Glenn Robinson knocking his own, basically Springford making the tackle himself, his own teammate, as he gets knocked back there as Robinson knocks him down with that. Moving the ball nice here. Springford looking to capitalize here with a 10-0 lead. Again, the passing game, it's been open. A lot of these plays been open in the middle. Let's see if they continue to eat the clock with this big offensive line here as they run the ball again. DeFrancesco, and they get closer, about 3 yards short in the first down. So we're looking at 3 to go.
And now,
what do you do here? They're going to go for it, obviously.
have I been promoted to head coach of the Rams? Because if I have been, I'm going for this one.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. And this is where, again, one of your plays, either that screen out wide. I would not run the ball here. I'm sure guaranteed this is where your play action here should come into effect. Be a
Might-
perfect time for the play action.
Or a Pergene keeper.
Oh, the keeper. Oh, he got the motion. There it is. Play action. And oh,
Didn't have enough time to really get anything set there and just misses Colby Goldsmith across the middle.
he was open too, and maybe put a little too much mustard, as they say, on this play. So they show run there, fake run, sells the play. Really kind of threw off the back of his foot there, but put a little too extra on there as Goldsmith just couldn't handle it.
Robert Stahl was the one that brought the pressure, did not bite on that fake.
Nope.
And when he didn't bite on the fake, they were in trouble.
They were in trouble. So that's why he had to get rid of it pretty fast. And like I said, he threw off the back foot there. Didn't get the pass he wanted there with 5:36 to go. Springford trying to stop. Here's Boyertown looking for their first score. Here's a rollout. It's 45. Oh, nice play. Beautiful pursuit there by Clarence Thomas.
That junior's going to see some more playing time in the coming weeks.
Definitely.
Fantastic job today.
Look at the speed right here. You just saw him jump over his own lineman. Boom. Nice athletic play as he makes a nice tackle there. A leapfrog. Nice play by Clarence Thomas.
That's a way to show off all the athleticism right there. The speed, the ability to jump, the strength. I think
it's good for the combine.
Yeah, I think those were a lot of factors that went into what Mr. Sauer taught me in health class. So all the different components of physical fitness. I think he crossed off quite a few of them.
Oh,
As
they
he's
read
gonna-
this. I would not throw that. Oh, he did throw that pass a little short. He came back, made a nice play.
Now, Cap may be the one, when you look at this offense, that you're focusing on, but Moshe has been a lot of what they've done today. A couple of those runs where they send him in motion and toss it out to him, and really a security blanket for Matthias when he doesn't have anywhere to go. He seems to be finding Moshe every single time.
And that's the benefit sometimes of having a cap or a receiver that is going to be the focus. You kind of, you know, the defense lose focus of you. You're open a little bit more, and he's capitalized on that. A nice little roll out there. So first down for Boyertown. About the 37. In motion. Nicholas Moshe again. So here we go. Oh, that's intercepted. Nope. Put it a little bit out of reach there as Nick Uba almost had the Willie Mays catch. He had the chance there.
Yeah.
All right. Think of the
like
World Series. We're in October. Could have made a beautiful Willie Mays catch there, but unable to pull it in.
For a little bit there, it looked like Yuba was his intended receiver.
He did. He
Let's
did.
say, oh, did he complete that one to Yuba? Oh, not
Yeah.
quite, but
It did look like it was going to him, so maybe that was the play. It was
Yeah.
the very nice design play because, boy, he was wide open.
well, now we got 4th and 5. Big play here coming from Boyertown.
I think I would have punted on this one. I would not have done this, and he's gone. Like I
Yeah.
said, now Springford's got great field position.
Simeon Little just found a hole in that offensive line and exploded to the quarterback.
You could see in this
Little
replay,
stunt.
there's nothing little about this play, just a big old sack by Simeon there.
Nice stunt to the middle right there. Defensive tackle. Great play calling right there is head coach Chad Brubaker going to try and get his offense just to run the clock down. But on that defensive play right there, Silva from the defensive tackle slides out to take on the offensive tackle. And as the offensive guard slides out with him, it's the ideal scenario for Simeon Little to slip right in there and find the gap and get to the quarterback. Perfectly ran right there by the
Yeah.
Rams defense.
Not a good position for Boyertown's defense to put their, or excuse me, their offense to put the defense in, but they stop them on that first play. But again, giving very good field position to Springford here. But again, I guess the coach is thinking, hey, not that much time left on the clock. We're down 10. Like I said, I probably would have punted that ball and let my defense try to get that stop, but I'm not the coach. I'm just the announcer.
That's right. We will be sending out your resume to schools at the end of this season. The touchdown records, the 45 seconds of being
right.
Boyertown's coach today when I promoted you.
Make sure you send a photo, though.
I will. I'll be
That's
sure.
the seller.
I know that is. That's definitely what's going to get them.
Oh, nice little draw play. Nice little pickup. He actually had him in the backfield, but because he kept his feet moving, DeFrancisco there, picking up 5 extra yards there. So about third down and about 5.5. according to the marker. So let's see if they run the ball again, keep this clock moving, or do you think he's going to go for it?
Inside of 3 minutes, I think you can afford to get a pass here after you've watched the way that Boyertown's offense has gone. You have to assume the way they've been running the ball, you can't really sustain 2 big drives within 2.5 minutes.
Could fake the draw. Nope. Goes right at him.
Firing just off the fingertips. This time, I believe it was Colby Goldsmith on that side.
Yeah, just, right from the beginning, Boyertown really not giving him much cushion, and Pergine had a lot of time there, but threw it a little bit, way too outside, as Bob Euchre would say, a little bit outside.
And now, question becomes what you do here, because you're in that gray area for high school sports. Kicking the field goal, however, talked earlier about Taylor Smith. Right now, still helmet off. No thought of kicking a field goal right there. And
Coach Brubaker, as you can see him, he's like,
close
let's
to
go.
punt.
He's signaling, let's go. Get the play moving. Don't give him time to set, as 2 are wide open there, right in the middle, Ray.
Pergine
And
saw
that's a
open
complete
grass,
pass.
but instead, he makes the decision.
As a big play.
Bonani.
Pergine used his legs to keep that play alive. He had 2 guys wide open, but obviously on the rollout, did not see him there, but made a nice recovery, set his feet that last second for a beautiful pass down within the red zone in the 5-yard line.
Got
And
this
again, nice
camera
grid
again.
shot. Nice job by our camera crew here today.
Beautiful setup by Mr. Rothermel getting this one up there earlier. Huge shout out to him.
As we see here, he's in the shotgun again. Seen that most of the day, as DeFrancisco looks like he's going to want to take it in, but maybe not. Fake the pass. He's going to get wide open. Oof. That was a
Colby
beautiful
Goldsmith
play, yep.
in there, and a touchdown for the Rams. I was just in the midst, as this play was happening, of looking up when the last time Pergine went a game without throwing a touchdown pass. Luckily for us, we don't have to worry about that. That stat goes out the window as he throws his 16th touchdown pass of the season, 43rd of his career.
And you could see that was one of theirs where Goldsmith was like, had a lot of time to think about that ball as it was coming to him. And he was just thinking to himself, don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it. And obviously brought it in with a nice play. And he gets Springford back on the scoreboard with another 6 points as they have a 16-0 lead, and trying to add to that, going for 2 points here. 2-point conversion. Oh, outside. Oh,
almost
that was a tough pass.
But again, typically right there, you got Taylor Smith to kick it, so it becomes a question beyond today on the health of Taylor Smith. What is going on with him? You obviously want everything good with him. I want to take a quick moment here. We have a bunch of great people helping out here today. We got the director, the Boyertown Rad, Andrew Rothermel, watching his alma mater.
That's right, the producer.
Struggle today. However, he's rooting for the Rams. Just want to clear that one up. Technical director today, Michaela Brandt. We got Victoria Melton on graphics. Replays, McKinley Lynn. And for our cameras, we got Nate Wydrow, Nick Masterzo, Zane Rockhill, and Nick Elsner. Huge shout out to all of them for helping make this broadcast a success.
Don't forget to thank that Cheryl Merja. Did
How
a
could-
fantastic
how
job
could
every
we
day. You
forget
cannot forget
Cheryl
Cheryl.
Merja? How could we? Actually, I did not mention her name last time this time because last time I accidentally said good old Cheryl Merja. And you get in trouble when you accidentally throw the word old. As Noah Marchetti kicking this one off. So again,
Yep.
no Taylor Smith. Not bad for the first kickoff.
Not bad at all.
As now the team
Nice
tries
little
to
bounce as he takes it to the outside.
James Albert chases him out.
Right before midfield, probably about the 43-yard line. So we got a minute and 45 here, Ray, as the Rams, even without that extra point, holding on to a good solid lead with 16-0. And again, it's hard because Boyertown's offense isn't the type of offense that could strike quickly, with the basically quarterback under the center the whole time and run. As Boyertown obviously got penalized here and pushed them back even further, but they're not the type of team that strikes quickly. So, but Springford, again, you don't want to light up or let up here at all, holding on to a shutout. You don't want to give anything for free.
Thighs. Under center.
Look at that front line.
Back.
Oh,
And they're
man.
chasing.
They
He
sent everybody.
fires. Leo Van Holst giving chase there. Cap incomplete.
Silva here again just wrecking havoc as they just line up. They just load everybody up in the middle. Look at that speed by 270 pounds. Just a nice play. Nothing he could do except get rid of the ball and save his life.
And the success today of Clarence Thomas opening up that middle of the offensive line. You saw they had two guys trying to help on Clarence Thomas' side. And then Silva able to break free. D'Arcangelo, Simeon Little. That part was the strength of the defense last year. The defensive line include Tanner Romano, Nick Salamone.
Look at
And
this
right now-
blitz right up the middle. Nice defensive show, as you can see there, that Benjamin D'Arcangelo, you can look at this on the replay, just a beautiful shot. Watch D'Arcangelo kind of go in motion, and all of a sudden he just curls and does a beautiful hook, and he's got nothing but a free lane at the quarterback, and he's got nowhere to go. His 3 Springford defensive players are in the backfield.
And it's just standard numbers games. When you have 5 offensive linemen and 4 defensive linemen, the numbers should favor the offensive line. In that case, it was a 5-on-1 and a 3 on the quarterback.
Yeah, and you kind of, looking at Boyertown's offense, Ray, I mean, for Springford's defense right now, this is like candy. Boyertown doesn't like to throw the ball, and they really can't run the ball because it's just going to kill the clock, so they have to throw the ball. And Springford's just sending everybody. They're throwing everybody in the kitchen right at the cook there and going after him like a ham sandwich.
You're looking at this huddle of the Rams. To the far right of the screen, his helmet half off, Tyler Edwards, who took over today at safety when Pete Agler went down. He's done a
Coach Mick
formidable
there.
job keeping there. Coach Mick, all of them.
Just hyping up his defense there and saying, hey, come on, guys, keep it going. Let's keep running. Like I said, I think he's just calling blitz. Blitz, blitz, blitz. As you can see, the 4 front there. Now you got 5 up front. And they got the zone defense.
I believe my memory served me correct, which you said I'm a young kid.
Here goes Simeon. Oh, just missed.
Del Romano going to get him there. That this would be the first shot of the season for the Rams.
And I'm sure Coach Brubaker would take that, but he'd like to see, I'm sure, a lot more points on the board there. Simeon puts a little pressure on there as he forces Matthias to get outside and really not get too much yards there. We're looking at a 4th and 9 again. Springford looking to get that ball back with a minute left, so they could even strike again here. This is going to be a tough 9 to get. And Springford's defense, as you can see, look at this in the middle. They got 5 across in the middle there, not giving him, playing basically right below that first down. Not going to give them that first down. Stopping him right there, so he's going to try for the middle here, and it's not open. Oh my gosh, Cap with a nice play.
Well, it shows you what he can do.
Yep.
On his good days right there, a nice catch right there.
Hunter McLean beat the ball. He beat him to the spot there, Ray, but the pass was so slow, he actually passed the ball, giving Cap that catch. So he went past the ball. He didn't think it was going to get in there, but nice play, first down.
Yeah, Cap a bit slow to get up. He's still hunched over there. 40 seconds left in this game. Oh. Ooh. They're going to get a roughing the passer on the Rams. So now with 40 seconds, they're going to continue to move the ball forward.
You could see the frustration there with Coach Brubaker. Just, you could see him with his body language there. Just, obviously, you don't want to do that in this part of the game. As you said, they're, holding a shutout. And, with Boyertown, not even, now you're putting him in good field position, at the 20, about the 33. So just a bad heads up kind of play. Just, you got to think out there. That's not the kind of yards you want to give any team or any offense there.
Absolutely. As Boyertown using a timeout, and Matthias getting checked out there by the trainers.
Yep.
We're talking to. They want to put something on the board before we come to a close here. Like I said, 40 seconds remaining.
Yeah, so they're looking at Matthias. And Springford holding on to a 16-0 lead here. Everybody over Boyertown taking a knee. Looks like they're going to give him a bit of a break here as they attend to him here. So We're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back with 40 seconds left, the Springford Rams hosting the Boyertown Bears with a 16-0 lead. We're coming back on RCTV in just a moment.
What are you, superheroes?
Just four brothers who hate bullies and love this city.
Gear up, guys.
Hey everybody, welcome back to RCTV. It's coverage of the Springford Rams hosting the Boyertown Bears as Matthias just went down. He walked off on his own. It was good to see Ray, but he has to come out for that one play as, they go for a pass play, bring a quarterback in and go to a pass play as looks like there's a flag. So we'll see if they bring him right back in.
Cap taking over at quarterback there. When you have to do it, you have to do it.
Yeah, he's a good athlete, so you got to give him that. So you want to, your athlete in there. Offensive offsides, though. It's going to push them back even further. So we'll see if Matthias comes back in. And
that's one of those things. You have a new quarterback. Not quite in sync with all his offensive linemen. Get a false start right there. Now only 38.6 seconds remain.
Hopefully he's okay, because you never want to see, their best players. That's not the way you want to knock them out, especially Springford getting the penalty with the late hit. You always want to beat the best, and you want the best out there because it's a little bit more this savoring the victory a little bit more. So hopefully Matthias is okay and can come back on before the end of this game. But they might not, be with 40 seconds left, chance getting him injured even more as Cap goes underneath the center here.
Cap now being chased, and he's just going to go down. He's just going to slip, and they're just going to take him. I wouldn't be surprised.
Silva here just coming up the middle here as Simeon Little also, coming up the middle, and number 45, Clarence Thomas. All three of them there basically just centering in on him, on the nucleus of the team, which is the quarterback, and there was nowhere to go.
Absolutely. As we take this timeout, a little bit of pack update around the league. Perkiomen Valley today taking on Norristown. So they look to improve to 4-0, and assuming that they do, they will have a firm hold on the division as they push their way towards that PAC championship game. Pottsgrove last night improving to 4-0. So now they have a big game coming against Pope John Paul II next week to decide who wins the Frontier, assuming Pope John Paul took care of business today against Upper Perkiomen. However, if Upper Perkiomen does beat them, we will have that game. We'll have a lot of different scenarios next week.
As basically Cap rolls out here, really nowhere to go. Again, as the pressure comes up, as Clarence Thomas just makes him flush out, nowhere to go, and luckily he made that pass, because if he would have got that up a little bit in the air, that would have been picked off and could have been trouble for Boyertown. So again, Boyertown Bears huddling up with 25 seconds left. Springford trying to cling on to a shutout here today. So again, they're not going to bring in Matthias. They're going to let him sit this one out, not take any chances. This Springford Rams defense stepping up here, and nice little screen play.
Moshe made the first.
And they're going to keep him up.
Had the first play of the game, went to Moshe.
Not going to stop the clock, though. So that might be
Jamison Moshe. The first play went to him.
Play.
And it seems as if the last play is going to go to him.
Here we go. I think they're going to not run the ball. I think they're going to go for the end zone here. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, and it's picked off.
Picked off by
El Romano.
Yep.
He's going to keep on moving. And he will be taken down around the 36. And that will conclude today's game. Rams improved to 5-3, 3-1 in the pack. They get to take on O&J Roberts, who are 2-2 in the pack. So a big game for second place in the Liberty Division next week. And as for Boyertown, they will go face Norristown next week. And they look to come back after today's loss, which drops them to 2-2 in the pack.
Yeah, not Springford's greatest game here, especially offensively here, or even defensively. But, you know, again, Boyertown with some chances, but I'm sure Coach Brubaker and the rest of the coaching staff is happy to walk away with a shutout and a 16-zip win here at home at McNally Stadium against their rival, the Boyertown Bears, especially on homecoming. Like I said, it's been a long week for these kids. You know, I'm sure they're looking forward to all these, you know, things and going on at school and Spirit Week. So to kind of get this game over and a shutout, they're going to take the win any way they can here, Rhett.
Absolutely. I got to go get dressed for the dance later on tonight.
Enjoy yourself. Behave.
Always. 16-0 the final here. And it's what the Rams were looking for. They were able to sustain some drives, able to get some points up on the board, and defensively, probably the best showing they've had all year.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. And again, you can see the Springford team, those football players coming over. It's one of those traditions. I love this, where they basically thank the band and thank their fans, and their parents are over there to greet them. And it's really neat to see here, Ray. Especially, you know, like I said, it's this kind of, look at that. It's a great shot. And it's got to be awesome for the parents who've, you know, watched these kids go through the program for all these years, and the dedication, the hours, the miles. It's something to watch. I mean, that's what you want to see, and that's a great to see, and especially coming off a 16-0 victory, so in homecoming, so a little bit of a celebration maybe when they go home before all these kids get on the dance floor and start dancing tonight. So again, we had the Springford Rams beating the Boyertown Bears 16-0. This is Bill Culp with Ray Dunn and RCTV with love. And thank you very much for hanging out with us today, and we hope you hang out with us again in the near future. Again, the Boyertown Bears lose. Springford Rams beat them 16-0 here at McNally Field. Have a great day, everybody, and have fun tonight at homecoming, all those junior, seniors, and high school kids.